Howdy y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melina, formerly fat, currently fed up. I'm just gonna say I'm reacting to Amberlynn Reid in this video. This is why my hair is like that. I am role-playing. I am cosplaying as Amberlynn Reid. That is the only reason I'm wearing my hair like this. I cannot take myself seriously, so you can just call me Yorkie Melina today. We are catching up on our gooooorl, Miss Amberlynn Reid. Hello, because I know you watch reaction channels. We left off on health updates, results. We will be starting with diabetes results and working our way through. Again, I don't really care about the drama, random stuff like the Keemstar stuff. Could not care less. I don't even know who Keemstar is. On to you, Miss Amber.
Hey guys, welcome to a new weigh-in video. I feel like
I wish I had a choker. I wish I did. I would have wore it. And if I had some little gems, I would have wore those too. I wonder if I can edit in a choker. I'll try to.
kind of have a lot of things to talk about, so let's jump right into the 5 questions. So for the 5 questions, I get them on Instagram. I post a little thing on my story that says ask me any questions that are weight, food, health related, and then I gather them, and I even have a list of like backup questions.
I put her on 1.25.
Why were you so proud of yourself for not weighing in daily? So food isn't the only relationship that I'm trying to work on. I'm trying to also work on the relationship with my vaping. That's why I've quit that, even though I have highly relied on it. And I'm working on my relationship with the scale because I can become extremely obsessed with it. Like there are times where I will literally weigh myself multiple times a day. And this—
Why? That doesn't make any sense. You're almost 600 pounds. What are you getting from weighing yourself multiple times a day? Also, I find it extremely hypocritical and kind of strange. Oh my god, I can't with this hair. Very strange that she's against, and I'll probably talk about this more later on in the video, but she's against taking compounded semaglutide because it's not FDA regulated, although she's buying vapes from not grocery stores, from gas stations. Make it make sense. The cognitive dissonance is incredible.
This is extremely unhealthy because I will see a normal fluctuation that happens to everybody, and I will take that fluctuation and it'll trigger me and spiral me.
Everything triggers you and everything spirals you.
And sometimes it'll cause me to overeat or emotional eat, but regardless, it's just not healthy. It doesn't make sense, but it is something that can be fixed, so I'm trying to fix it. So the fact that I was—
You're not going to be able to fix it yourself. You cannot fix something like this. If you were maybe 100 pounds overweight, sure, you can fix that yourself. You have— I can't do the math in my head. I've been recording all day. My brain is mush, okay? I'm gonna guess, because she broke her scale and had to get a 700 pound scale. That's coming up. I'm gonna guess she's 540. She's 5'3", right? So say, I'll give her 145 on the higher end. You have 400 freaking pounds to lose. 400 pounds. List of animals that weigh 400 pounds. Adult male reindeer. Central and Western European boars. Is that why, who is it, the ankle calls you Ambor? Or is it because you're boring? Dolphins. Red deer. You need to lose an entire dolphin of you. You cannot do this on your own, and that's okay. A lot of people can't do it on their own. I took Ozempic for 2 months because I couldn't lose the last 10 pounds or 10 to 12-ish pounds that I wanted to lose. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You can't do it on your own. You are so far past doing this on your own. It's going to you. Yeah.
Able to go a whole week without weighing myself is crazy. Have you noticed your face also swells when you are swollen? Yes, and my mom also experiences it, so it might be like common or like genetic, like literally.
And because you eat like crap. You're gonna be swollen when you eat like crap and when you drink alcohol and when you get bad sleep.
My last vlog—
It's not just genetic, it's because you're 500 freaking pounds.
My last weekly vlog that I posted, I noticed it, and I'll show you guys a clip where it's like the beginning of my vlog, I am so swollen, and then towards the ending, you can like literally see how much I've deswelled. So that's why when I see people are like, oh my god, it's so like noticeable that Amberlynn has gained weight, it's like, You know, yeah, but also a lot of the times, like, you're seeing me really swollen. So sometimes it's a lot more obvious, like, in my chin or around my eyes or my
It doesn't matter if it's just you swollen or you gaining fat. You're getting bigger.
cheeks, or sometimes it's just my legs, my arms. But this was the beginning of my vlog, and then here I was at the end, where you can tell that the swelling has definitely gone down. So sometimes I do look bigger, sometimes I do look smaller, and that's just the way it goes with the things that I have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. Is it true that you would stay this size if it was healthy?
She would absolutely stay this size. Well, she will be staying this size. Like, she's been this size for multiple years and has done nothing but gain. She's gaining. Yeah, she may want to lose weight, like it's a fun, fleeting thought. She doesn't actually want to do it because that would require doing work and actually addressing her demons and working on herself. But I don't think she has the capability to work on herself. The things that she's saying that she's doing on her own, doing workbooks, it's not good enough. She needs to be institutionalized, and the whole, it's $250,000. No, it's not. It is not $250,000. Even if it was, she could have saved up for that, but she ate it and bought Torrid and Legos and earrings and necklaces and all of the stickers, all of that crap could have been for inpatient. I'll tell you what, if someone told me, hey, you have a very, very high chance of within the next 6 years, let's just entertain the thought that it is $250,000. Someone said you have a chance of the next 6 years unless you come up with $250,000 to go to this place to heal yourself. I'm gonna get the money. I'm gonna make that money, especially with something as lucrative as YouTube for her. Well, sorry if you hear kids and splashing. Our apartment is right outside of the pool, so I'll do my best to edit it out, but they're kids. Let the kids have their weekend fun. But yeah, I would find a way to get the $250,000. 100%.
So in one of my
She just doesn't want it bad enough.
last live streams, I talked about the fact that, like, if it wasn't for the fact that being this size was unhealthy, I wouldn't feel like this urgency or this
You don't feel an urgency at all.
anxiety or constantly talk about weight loss. I wouldn't care so much to lose weight. And what I mean by that is I'm not doing it for vanity reasons.
She's saying she would love to look hot. Like, let's just say that. She would love to have a snatch body. The reason why people say that they don't want to lose weight for vanity reasons only is because they simply cannot. They don't think they can reach that physique. That's it. There's nothing wrong with wanting to lose weight for vanity reasons. Although I will say, if it's only for vanity, you're going to have some issues. But typically people will have a few different reasons of why they want to lose weight, and then they're too shy to say, like, I just want to look good. I just want to look a little hotter. I want my swimsuit to look better on me. I don't want, like rolls spilling out like that. It's okay if you don't want that. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm not doing it for shallow reasons. I'm not doing it for
It's not shallow to want to look good. There's nothing shallow about that.
my looks. I am doing it for my health. That is why I've always been very much about body positivity in the sense of everyone is beautiful regardless of what they look like.
Don't let someone body positive you into an early grave. Like the whole, you're beautiful just the way you are. You're not going to be beautiful with diabetic necrosis on your foot. You're not going to be beautiful when you fall down and you can't stand back up. You're not going to be beautiful when your kid runs out into the street and you can't chase them because you're too fat. It's not beautiful. Sure, you can be beautiful on the inside. Like, that's great. The visceral fat isn't beautiful, though. It's killing you. It's wrapped around your organs, and it's killing you. It is a ticking time bomb.
Like, or the size that they are, but
Oof, I'm hitting hard and heavy. And for the people who comment, it doesn't happen often, but it does, on my Amber videos and my Alexandra videos saying, oh, you people are so mean to them. Like, these women are not good people. They are not good people. I'll post in my description if I remember. I'm going to write it down so I do remember. Post. I'm going to use Mr. Snowflake because he is the king of calling out these women in documentaries. So post Mr. Snowflake docu-series in Amber video description. So if you are someone who is trying to support her or whatever, there's no reason to. Nor.
I do not believe in health at every size, and I never have. But yes, if I could be healthy, if being fat was not an unhealthy thing.
Why'd she do this for fat? You are fat. It's just a descriptor.
That I wouldn't care, because again, this is not for vanity reasons. I'm not fat phobic. I don't think that fat people are ugly, nothing like that. It's strictly because I want to be healthy. I want to feel better.
But here is the thing. You can never be healthy at this size, ever. Even if your blood work comes back perfect, you need to look at other things. Like, how's your movement? Can you move properly? Can you tie your shoes without holding your breath? Can you walk up a flight of stairs? Can you walk? Can you wipe your own... Can you shower without your legs quivering or whatever she said? You still wouldn't be healthy even if your traditional blood markers come back. It's not just about your blood markers.
And I want to live a longer life.
Also your mental health, because if you're this big, your mental health is in the trash. Which is sad. Like, I understand, I get it, but it's not healthy.
What do you mean you'd feel lethargic eating French fries? So what I meant by that is, like, I feel sluggish. It's just like a sluggish feeling. Nobody feels good after eating junky types of food. I know I feel way better, way lighter after I eat a healthier meal versus an unhealthy meal. But
she continues to eat junk food. And sluggish and lethargic are basically the same word. Get this woman a thesaurus. I have a playlist, or I have multiple playlists. They're very helpful. I have my Saturday vlogs. I have my documentary style reactions, Amberlynn, Reid, Alexander Rodriguez, fat acceptance / fat talk, and then what I eat in a day reaction. So if you're looking for a specific type of video, I got playlists. I got them locked and loaded for you. Okay, this is the last one of hers that I reacted to. And then the last video... Okay, yeah, I did not react to that. I must have seen a clip. Because I watch reaction channels, of course, like, hello, this is my guilty pleasure. I watch a ton of different reaction channels, so I'm not ashamed to say that if there's, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 people that I watch that cover her, I'm seeing the same clips over and over again. Sometimes when the videos are new, like the one she posted a day ago, I haven't watched it in its entirety, but I usually do see clips around, so I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little obsessed, okay? I'll be the first to admit it. I'm obsessed with gooooorl. It is just so interesting. But I will say I have a lot of other hobbies in my life. I'm a weightlifter. I do endurance training. I trail running. I foster cats. I have a full-time job. I do things. I do PC stuff, so.
But being lethargic and tired, those things can happen at the same time, but they are 2 different things. Because a lot of people are like, girl, you just said that you don't get tired after food, but now you're saying that you get lethargic. Yeah, 2 different things. So this was the most popular question I received this week is, why'd you go to Dennys after the hospital?
Because she's a fat.
My mom was hungry, and I'm not gonna lie, so was I. It was past midnight, and we were at the hospital for hours. Neither of us ate anything that day. I was not expecting to be at the hospital that long, and neither was my mom. I didn't go to the hospital for some, like, crazy, critical thing.
Yeah, so why did you go? You went to the emergency room when it wasn't an emergency, something you do all the time. Oh, because the nurse on the phone told me to. Yeah, because they can't tell you not to go. That's a liability. You just saw something wrong with you that's been wrong with you this whole time, and the narcissist in you wants something done now. I need this done now. So instead of waiting for your appointment in a month, you went to the ER. Even though there's no one there, but whatever. It just shows what kind of person you are.
I was directed by my doctor's office to go to urgent care, and then urgent care directed me to go to the ER because urgent care actually does not do ultrasounds. And then I ended up calling the emergency room just to see, like, if I can come in, and they told me I should probably get that looked at. So I went there for an ultrasound. I didn't go there for, like, anything critical or crazy. Like, people still have to eat. My mom said she was not going to go home.
You have enough fat stores on your body to survive a few winters.
and like cook something. I didn't want to come home and cook something.
You don't cook really ever at all.
It was really late. I was exhausted. I know she was as well. Like, eating is still a thing that happens regardless if someone goes to a hospital or not. And I got a salad at Dennys. So
oh, okay. Yeah, sure, Jan. God, she's like glitter and bagels. It's like, you don't know what I eat. You don't know what I'm eating. Okay, because if you were eating healthy food, it would be posted all over the internet.
So next part is I want to talk about how my week went. So I've been going through a lot of stress, anxiety, worry, depression, some very low lows. I have shared a very small fraction of it, but majority of it is happening behind the scenes. I'm absolutely, without a doubt, suffering in silence. So I did have my doctor appointment yesterday because I was able to respond to the wait list really quickly. When they sent me the text message, I accepted a new appointment. So this next part of this video, I will be talking about in my weekly vlog as well, because my weighing videos don't get as many views as my other videos. And I want majority of people who watch me to hear this, because this is like a big change in my life that's about to happen.
Don't worry, sweetheart. The reaction channels will let everyone know. And they get more views than you do. I recently found, and I know this is silly saying because of who he is, Jordy. You know, everyone's gonna be like, duh. But I recently found his channel, and I thoroughly enjoy his live streams. There are chunks where it's like people doing the donations, and it's just like, all right, well, let's wrap it up. But his reactions, I thoroughly enjoy. I think it's funny and quick-witted. It's a fun time.
And so I will be also talking about this in my weekly vlog. So the first thing I want to talk about is Zepbound. That is the GLP-1 that I was going to go on, which is the weight loss injection. And my doctor prescribed it to me. And based on all of the research I've done, I was like, okay, yes.
2 Google searches.
It is very expensive, but it is doable. So I get to the pharmacy. And
it's really not that expensive. For her, it would not be that expensive with how much money that she makes. The name brand stuff will always be more expensive, so I don't understand why she doesn't just get compounded. What did she say it was? Did she say Zepbound? No, semaglutide is Ozempic and Wegovy. Okay, yeah, so she can get compounded tirzepatide online, but it's the FDA. It's all just an excuse. These are all just excuses as to why she doesn't have to do it. She's done Ozempic 3 separate times. One when she was with Jade, the second one, I'm not sure what time period that was, the third one when she was with Emily. No, I will not be using the fake names that she gives them. That's super strange to me. And I forgot which time period it was, but she said from her own mouth hole that it makes her sad that she can't enjoy food and doesn't want to eat food. So it was working for her. That's what it does. It makes you not think about food. It makes you not really enjoy food. Food is just food. You eat it for fuel. You're eating. You still feel hungry a little bit sometimes. Not really. You're eating, and then halfway through, you're just like, I'm done. Put it away and move on. She doesn't want that. She wants to enjoy food. She wants to face herself with food. She wants to have food. There's going to be a lot of blanks in that sentence. I know it. All of my Amber videos, they always get age restricted. It just comes with the territory with her. I do my best to beep things out or silence them, but they're still age restricted.
And I don't have that money. That's okay.
Yes, she does.
I am currently working on my relationship with food, and instead of doing it alone, I'm going to let professionals help me. My doctor did confirm, like, your hysterectomy makes it a lot harder to lose weight.
You've been in this position before your hysterectomy.
And that was before I did my fasting labs, where I got results for something that literally, it makes me really emotional. It makes me want to cry, but I'm not going to. And we will get into that in a second. So on top of like my hysterectomy, my lymphedema, my lipedema, and my messed up metabolism, it just seems like nothing wants me to lose weight. I have so many things.
It's because you are overeating. You are consuming so much food, enough food to maintain your body. The common issues that people have with their metabolism or metabolic issues, it only accounts for about 5 to 15% reduction in your basal metabolic rate. For me, that would be 180 calories. If I had those metabolic issues, I would just simply have to eat 180 calories less than what my deficit would be. Does it suck? Yeah. But that's life. That's reality. She just finds excuses of different things of why she can't lose weight, and we all know their excuses. Like, I'm beating a dead horse here.
Just like literally fighting against me. but I'm not going to give up. So while I was at my doctor's appointment, they ask you like this depression screening, they ask you all these like mental health questions, and mine was not good. I ended up literally breaking down,
obviously,
in front of my doctor and in front of my mom. I'm like bawling my eyes out. They're handing me tissue. Like I had a full-fledged like anxiety attack right in front of him. It was really embarrassing, but it genuinely shows like the level of my mental health. Like,
figure it out. You're grown. Figure it out. You're doing nothing about it. You're facing yourself with food. You don't go outside. You leave the house once a day or once a week. You have no friends because you've burned all of your bridges. This is all your fault. You do nothing to change it. I can't find my sympathy bone for you.
sorry, I'm trying to find my sympathy bone. My sympathy. I'm sorry. I don't care. Even someone just asking me like in my live stream like a week ago, they were like, how are you doing? Like it made me break down. I'm feeling everything so strongly and so deeply. My emotions are all over the place and I feel really low, and just a lot of mental health problems that I do not want to speak out loud. I just have constant, deep, painful emotions that I experience all day long, and it's genuinely ruining my life. Long story short,
you're ruining your own life. Figure it out.
I was prescribed.
And if this was like someone else telling me all of this, my reaction would be the complete opposite. I promise you. I'm only a bitch to her and Alexandra. But if this is like, if let's say you watching DM me with this type of like diatribe, I would be very kind to you and actually help you. I would not be like, it's your fault, bitch.
Prescribed an SSRI to help with my anxiety, my lows, my
She used to take an SSRI and then she stopped.
depression, and to help with like the deep feelings of having BPD. It's not going to help regulate my emotions or anything like that. Like I have to work on that myself, but it's going to help stabilize me a little bit. So we did my fasting labs and I got those results today. My doctor actually sent me a whole message kind of going over my results and talking about like...
It's 4 p.m. and I'm drinking a coffee. It's okay. Today is Saturday, but I also took Monday and Tuesday off of work. So today's like my, I don't know, first of 2 Saturdays. I'll be up all night editing. It's cool. It's cool.
Like the abnormal results and what it could mean, etc., etc. And regarding if I have diabetes or not, I want to show you this clip. All right, you guys, my results are in. This is my MacBook. We're zoomed in so you don't see anything personal. I'm signed into my little health portal. I'm going to click test results. So we did a multitude of things here, but we're about to find out. Here's my hemoglobin A1C to determine am I diabetic or not. All right. No. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. You're 0.3 away from being pre-diabetic, and she did this fasted. So if she did this not fasted, I guarantee you it would be high.
I'm telling you, 5.4 is my actual exact number that I always am every time I get this checked. So not even a pre-diabetic.
You're right there, sweetheart.
So pre-diabetic would be 5.7 through 6.4. I do not have diabetes. I'm not even pre-diabetic. That is always something that is just like in the back of my mind. I'm just always fearful that it's going to happen, or
it will, and it's going to hit you like a freaking semi.
Is happening and I don't know about it. Just because you're fat does not mean you have diabetes, and just because you're skinny doesn't mean you won't get diabetes. But some of my blood work is a little off. Some things that are questionable that he said is nothing to really worry about right now, but there is something that I'm going to be going on medicine for. Turns out I have hypothyroidism. That's so...
Hooray. Something else that she can blame for being her size and it not being what she said. Look at my ponytail. It not being something, all the food that she eats.
Hard to say for me. I don't know why. So people who have that is a leading cause of weight gain. Like I've constantly been like, it's hard for me to lose weight because of my lymphedema, my going through menopause at such an early age, the hysterectomy, like the list can just go on. And now, bam, smack in the face. I have the very...
You see...
hysterectomy, like the list can just go on. And now, bam.
Wait, hold on. I gotta get that little smirk.
Like the list can just go on. And now, bam. Smack in the face. I have the very thing that causes people to gain weight. Like, it's just like, I feel like the world is like against me right now.
Because she knows that she can just simply blame this and take zero accountability. Zero. Even though she admits to eating 4 king-size Almond Joys in a row. Like, girl.
No, and I know that could just be like my depression talking, but I just feel really, really overwhelmed and defeated. So having the hypothyroidism, God, I'm gonna hate saying that word. It causes like the hair thinning, so that's also like a double whammy. And it also causes like...
You also are most likely vitamin and mineral deficient because you eat like a toddler that has free reign of the grocery store.
Low moods and depression and exhaustion, brain fog, etc., etc. And I'm just like, wow, this is all also adding up for me. So on top of...
No, you have all of that because you eat like crap and you are a 600-pound woman. Sure, add the hypothyroidism on top, but you've been experiencing all of this for how long? And you haven't had it until now? Interesting.
Of taking the medicine for that, I'm also going to be taking a vitamin D because it was a little low. It definitely has gotten higher every single time.
Bitch, you're never outside. Shut up. It's gotten higher. You're never outside.
I've gotten it checked, so that's good. But I just feel like, damn, like what next? Like I genuinely went from taking 0 medicine to now I'm going to be taking 3 medicines a day, and I just feel overwhelmed.
You're going to be on a lot more than that. I hope you realize that. If you stay on this track, you are going to be on many, many medications that you will need to take for the rest of your life and to keep you alive. Especially if you have a heart attack, which the likelihood of you having is extremely high, or a stroke. You don't like taking medicine. You are in a world of hurt.
Scared and frustrated.
You will be in a world of hurt.
Like I hate medicine, but I know that I have to take it. My week's been rough, and these are just things that like I'm choosing to tell you guys because trust me, your girl has a whole other personal shit show of a life that she is currently going through right now. And I'm telling you, my mental health is so fucking bad, and I cannot wait for this medicine to just like do what it's supposed to do.
It's not gonna work like that. It's just not. And you can't rely on medication, SSRI. You have to be making changes also. Like the SSRI isn't just gonna make you, it's not gonna fix you. It could be a nice tool to help you get the initial motivation to start helping yourself, but that's kind of the point of it. It's to give you the motivation to help yourself, and then you start helping yourself get into a healthy headspace and then get off of it.
Work in my body and just me continue to like make healthier choices and just do things that are right.
And that's what I did. I used to take Zoloft. My psychiatrist didn't ask me any questions about my lifestyle, which by the way, I was hinge eating, hinge drinking, not exercising, getting no sunlight, and she was just like, here you go. I took that for a little bit, and then I realized maybe like a few months. I took it as a teenager too, obviously. But yeah, the most recent times was, oh gosh, it was when I was obese, obviously. And yeah, then just one day I was like, this isn't it. This isn't the life I'm gonna live. Like, this is not me. I'm not taking this anymore. I'm doing things the right way. I'm not saying if you take it anything's wrong with that. I'm not saying, just for me, it did not feel right, because I know that I can do hard things. I know I can pull myself out of really bad situations. I've done it all my life. And I locked in, stopped taking it cold turkey, which is not recommended. I do not not recommending that. But yeah, I was kind of just pissed off at everything. Stopped taking it, got my physical and mental health back in order, and then started going back to therapy, and then I fixed everything up here. For the most part, it's like 99% fix, I guess. There's a little twinkle in there sometimes, but I catch myself.
Right for me. So now let's talk about the goals that I had last week, which was literally just one. Work on my relationship with food. And yes, I have still been doing that.
How?
So I have 2 goals this week. One is I want to keep a food journal. This will help me be aware of things that I'm eating, because as you guys...
I haven't seen her food journal posted anywhere. Does she actually keep one?
No, like I'm not counting the calories or anything like that. I'm strictly just like making better choices. But I'm finding myself like later in the night being like, what have I ate today? Like, why do I feel hungry? Or why this, why that? If I have a food journal, I'll know exactly what I ate. Keeping a food journal is like one of the very most recommended things that like any dietitian or nutritionist will tell you to do. And my second goal is literally just take my medications as directed. And I want to document personally in my journal how I feel when necessary. So my last weigh-in from last week was 513.0, and this week I'm 516.0. And I'm telling you, I'm not surprised. I have everything fighting against.
No one is surprised, sweetheart. You are fighting against yourself, and you keep stuffing your face. So there's your answer. Okay. Not doing the Keemstar stuff. This is actually disgusting. Yeah, she knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. She's complaining about her hypothyroidism and her gaining weight, and then sausage in the mouth.
Hello. So it is the end of the night, but I forgot to film an intro, so welcome to another What I Ate Today video. All right, you guys, so my first meal, I made a chicken sausage in the air fryer, some mac and cheese, raw onion, and a raw carrot here.
Paper plates are insane.
All right, you guys, so I'm just eating my food. So I recently found out that those little tiny baby carrots that everyone eats, they're like highly processed, and there's actually like no...
They're cut and shaved down. That's not highly processed. It's processed. It's not highly processed. It's not ultra processed like all the crap that you're eating. That mac and cheese that's on your plate is ultra processed. That chicken sausage is processed. Depending on the type of chicken sausage it is, and knowing her, it's most likely ultra processed. There are minimally processed ones where it's just the chicken, the ground chicken, some spices, and then they put it in a, I think it's like is it gelatin or like bovine casing? So it's actually like 3 or 4 ingredients. I guarantee you she's not getting that. You can get them from Whole Foods, the Amy Lou brand. I love them. That's where I get my chicken sausage from. Sometimes from Trader Joe's also, but I really like the Whole Foods one.
Nutrients in there. I was like, what?
That's not true.
Then I felt compelled to just get like the big carrot, so I de-shedded it. That's a gross word. What's it called? When you take off the skin? I forget what it's called. And I'm sensing a difference. I definitely prefer these.
She has to be trolling. That's trolling. I mean, I know she's stupid, but she can't be that stupid.
And the mac and cheese is just a single serving, so. And I had some pre-cut white onion that I thought would be really tasty with this chicken sausage. Oh my god, it's hot. I just put it in the air fryer for 10 minutes. That's good. And this was pre-cut onion because I actually cut some onion up, not last night, but the night before for dinner. I had leftover onion, so this was in the fridge. So it takes away its like potency, so it's just like a light onion flavor. Delicious.
You guys, I'm so fat and I'm so scared about my health.
25.
You guys, I'm having another carrot. I don't know what it is, but this is so satisfying. Oh. I'm obsessed. It reminds me of those like ASMR soap videos. If you know, you know. Some people just go, I'm telling you, go back and forth. Like, oh, satisfying. All right, you guys, so I'm having a carrot, some salami, black olives, brie
Why did she cut the nub off of the carrot?
cheese, and some...
Look, ultra processed meat. Salami, these types of meats are, I say this all the time, like, they are linked to cancer. Why are you eating these? Occasionally it's fine. I'm not saying, you know, I'll have a piece of salami, you know, every, gosh, I don't know. I can't remember the last time I had salami. She's eating packets of it, okay?
Triscuits. My eating has been really weird today. Oh my god, these black olives. So good. Like today at bingo, I just did not want one of them ham salads. Just was not in it to win it. So I got loaded tots. And they were actually really good because that's what my mom got last week. And when I saw it, I was like, oh, that looks really good. So I decided to
When I saw it,
try it this week. It was good.
I love tater tots. I don't buy them.
I love a carrot. So how's everyone's day been? Like you
Fine.
guys can actually answer me right now. Can you imagine? The perfect bite. Look at that. Oh, dropped a crumb on my shirt. So I have been keeping my food journal. This is what my food journal looks like. Super cute. So how I do it, I put the date up top. I put what time I have my meals, and I'll put like a cute little cloud around it. And then I have like a liquid section because I'm curious, how much liquid is your girl drinking? There are some days that go by where I barely drink any, and I'm trying to drink more water. I actually
Set a alarm on your phone to drink water. How, like...
bought a Brita filter, so thank you. Round of
I can't believe she was the fastest sperm. I can't believe that.
applause. I'm going to be drinking sink water. Not excited for it. I just have weird thoughts about drinking sink water. I don't mind cooking with it because you're like boiling out the non...
You know, I will say, she does have a point. If you go, there's a website. What's in my water? EWG's tap water database. I'll do a San Francisco zip code. Okay. San Francisco city water. So legal does not necessarily equal safe, which is true. Contaminants detected, and then it shows you everything that's in your water and how much higher it is than the EWG's health guideline. So she has a point, and yes, tap water can taste very strange. So you can get a filter. Brita filters, no. I actually have one. I learned this recently that it really doesn't filter out much. So this is not sponsored or anything, but I'm pretty sure it's called Clearly. Yeah, I've been looking it up because I'm meaning to buy it. I need to buy it soon. Clearly filtered. This is the picture. And it removes basically 100% of over 300. What did it say? Where'd it go? 365 harmful contaminants. And if you do like a comparison of this one and other brands, this one always comes out at number one. It is pretty pricey. I think it's worth it. And I'm pretty sure they also have, under the sink system. So we're gonna get this also. So if Amber, you can't afford this. The under the sink system is not expensive compared to other ones. Overall, yes, it is. I think it's like, it's like $500. And then replacements to me, it's worth it. We will be doing this soon. But yeah, EWG water contaminants. Check it out.
Sense of it all, but my brain is literally telling me that there's worms in sink water.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. I don't think there are any worms in sink water, tap water, but there are contaminants depending on where you live.
Guys, so for a little sweet dessert here, it's 150 calories for 3. So for now, I'm gonna have 2. I have the option to have one later.
She's eating the entire bag. There is no way in hell someone like her can keep chocolate in the house and not eat all of them.
It's milk chocolate, sea salt caramel. Oh, look at the salt. It's honestly so good. All right, you guys, so that is all I'm eating for the night. Now it's time for food for thought. Was there a moment where I felt proud of a choice I made today? I guess I'm just like proud of the fact that I didn't overeat. I didn't have fast food. How did my emotions show
Yeah, but you still had ultra processed food.
up in my eating today? While eating the loaded tots, I did feel guilty, and
yeah, that's basically fast food.
Shouldn't have. That's just
Yes, you should feel guilty.
another example of how I need to work on my relationship with food. I'm able to eat things like that in moderation, and I should not feel guilty about it.
You do not eat this in moderation. You eat this type of food every single day, every single Friday, at minimum. Oh God, she is so delusional. Oh my gosh.
What am I learning about myself through this process? Well, I learned today I'm kind of over my salad kick. So now I need to find something to put in replace for that, because I was getting salads a lot for my meals, but I do that. I go through like fixations where I really enjoy something and I'll have it every single day and then I'll just get sick of it.
What actual salads was she eating? Like the bingo salads?
But anyways, that is the end of this video. I hope that you guys did.
All right, I guess. Golly. Cook with me. Oh, she actually cooks?
Good morning, you guys.
I'm not even looking at the comments. You have never, not in a single day in your life, suffered in silence. Taking medicine shouldn't make you nervous. Being 500 pounds should make you nervous. For real. Being nervous or anxious isn't cute or quirky. It's a mental deficiency. Sorry. I mean, sorry if that offends you. I used to have anxiety, okay? I fixed it.
So
that's gonna rile people up. That's okay.
If I look tired, I am tired. And if I look like my eyes are swollen, probably because they are. Sometimes you just need a crying session literally right before you fall asleep. So I actually have my doctor's appointment today because if you guys watch my weekly vlog, my doctor's office was sending me text messages of when like a new appointment was.
God, her eyebrows piss me off. Her eyeliner looks so good and then it's like the eyebrows
popping up because my appointment wasn't for a month. But I kept clicking accept.
I'm gonna get some sparkling water. It's actually sparkling watermelon juice. I did not buy these. Philip did. I'm gonna drink it. Ugh. You normally don't drink juice, but occasionally is okay. Everything in moderation. Actual moderation. Oh, yeah, that's just watermelon juice. Wow. Oh wait, hold on. Oh my God, what? God, I hate myself. I hate myself as Amberlynn, not my actual self. Oh, okay. Hey, Melina, how do you spend your Saturday nights? Well, you see, there are these fat girls on the internet who are very problematic. And I like reacting to it.
well, responding with the word accept. Not quick enough. I finally did it, you guys. I finally did it. Yesterday, me and my mom were out and I replied to accept so freaking fast. Like I have been glued to my phone just waiting for another text message, and I made it. It's crazy because this doctor's appointment went from, oh, I'm excited because I want to be on Zipbound and I want to talk to my doctor about it, to, oh, I'm anxious and nervous because I have an elevated D-dimer. I'm still having this really weird pain. If you guys haven't seen my video, I've been having just like this sharp left pain. And
yeah, get used to having aches and pains. You're just getting older.
And I feel it like down here, and like I was feeling at one point like through my boob. I felt a little bit in my back. And I think about it, and it is reminiscent to a few years ago when I was getting CT scans on my lungs. And at first they were like, you could have lung cancer. And then it moved on to a blood clot. And then it moved on to a collapsed lung. And then it moved on to walking pneumonia. Like, I got my results back literally like a week ago, and I still have that weird thing that they saw last time. I don't know. Plus, I really want to test again for diabetes. So I did a whole fasting. I haven't ate for over 12 hours. There's just a
She hasn't done that in a while, huh?
lot of boxes that I want to tick off and talk to him about. It no longer is a fun little, ooh, Zepbound, ooh, weight loss injection. Now it's like something deeper and scarier, and I'm just not really excited for it. I'm really nervous.
You should have been nervous like 10 years ago, sweetie. Twinkie is so fat. Oh my god. I really wish there was a database that was for animal abusers where they just cannot adopt pets anymore, and I wish it was worldwide, well, nationwide, I guess, whatever. I just wish the cruelty to animals was taken more seriously. It's despicable.
Sorry. Hi guys, so currently at the vet again. It's actually 2 days later. I have not filmed anything since after my doctor's appointment, but I talked about kind of a little bit of what happened at my doctor's appointment in my weigh-in video, and for those who do not watch,
did she ever, or did you, Amber, because I know you're watching this, did you microchip your pets yet? It's very inexpensive. I have a feeling, maybe, I think she did, and that she's just not saying anything to piss people off. Maybe she didn't. I don't know. It's just so wild to me. The last cat that I fostered, Clover, the pregnant one, she looked exactly like Rarity, and it was just, looking at her every day was so sad. Amber does not deserve pets. Ugh.
Edit down a very, very condensed version of that for you guys here. So I've been going through a lot of stress, anxiety, worry, depression, some very low lows. I have shared a very small fraction of it, but majority of it is happening behind. I ask you, good. I had a full, and full emotion. SSR, the D I have to work on. If I zoomed in, see, not have diabetes. I'm hard to lymphedema, and now the medicine for that I've gotten it. When I had cellulitis, it's good. So updates about the elevated D-dimer. My doctor said it could be due to when I had cellulitis or COVID. He isn't even sure what is causing it, so he's just guessing. I forgot to mention that in my weigh-in video, but I think it's because I just didn't think that it fit the video. But I start all of my medicines tomorrow. I am nervous to take any medicine, let alone tons at one time.
Shut up. Shut up. One thing that I don't think people understand is when you outwardly say things like, I am the type of person that does this, I am the type of person that does that, I am this, I am afraid of taking medicine. All that does is reinforce that in your brain. For me, something I would say is I'm not good at like directions, like following directions, not like written directions. People are like, you need to do blah, 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 directions as in GPS. I'm not good at GPS. I'm not good at navigating over and over and over. And that became my reality. Then I decided, no, you know what? I am good at navigation. I am good at GPS, or not good at GPS, but you know what I mean. And then I practice it and I try, and I told myself, I am good at this thing. I am someone who can navigate around this city. I'm about to sneeze. I am someone that can go somewhere and remember how to get back. And guess what happened? I slowly started to become that person. The things that you say about yourself out loud and to yourself become true. Not to get all woo-woo and manifestation, all that. No, I'm not saying that. This is especially useful when it comes to health and wellness. When I got back into my fitness routine or whatever, I was a newbie. I was new. I didn't really know what I was doing. I wasn't a gym girl. But I told myself, I am a gym girl. I am someone who, what would gym girls do? What would a healthy person do? I am someone who eats whole foods most of the time. I am someone who values her health and how she feels, which means I am someone who does not get fast food every day, does not get fast food weekly. I am someone who puts my sleep before anything else, so I can make sure that I'm getting a full night's sleep. I am this person, and guess what? As time went on, I became that person, and I am that person. You have to fake it until you make it. So her saying, and someone, I don't know who, Salty Crab, almost said Salty McCrab. Salty Crab, I'm pretty sure it's her, made a video of the years of Amber saying, I'm afraid of medicine, I'm afraid of medicine. You're gonna keep being afraid of medicine if this is how you're portraying it to yourself or talking about it to yourself. Also, go to therapy. Being afraid of medicine is not normal. Being afraid of medicine but not being afraid of being 500 plus pounds is not normal.
Time, and I'm also going to be taking one for the inflammation. I did mention that to you guys about a week ago where I was like, I don't know if I want to take it. The ER prescribed it to me. My doctor suggests that I do it because of the pain that I've been feeling, because it could be due to like nerve damage, or it could be muscular, etc., etc. He thinks
Did your doctor tell you to stop eating fast food to help with your inflammation and drink more than a bottle of water a day? Did you even tell him about that? Probably not.
I'll help with that. It's called meloxicam. I don't know. So it's a lot of different medicines at once. I'm going to be starting on the exact same day. It makes me nervous. But I ordered off of Amazon a pill organizer because I need to take this seriously. All right, you guys. So I'm just making some food. Right now I have some onion that I just chopped up. I'm going to be using some lean beef here. I'm just making some food. Right now I have some onion that I just chopped up. I'm going to be using some lean beef here with some olive oil and garlic spaghetti sauce. Instead of using pasta, I'm going to be using French style green beans. It's honestly delicious this way. I'm also going to be adding some minced garlic. I was going to call it onion, but this is not onion. I should get fresh garlic and just like chop it myself. Onion and garlic being cooked together.
Whoa. That's a diabolical angle, as the kids would say. That's crazy, because when she films herself, it's usually from like the chest up. That's crazy. Wow.
Smells so good. And I have tons of onion left over that I need to put in.
Is that her liver tit? Sorry. I'm sorry. That's what they call it on the internet. I'm sorry.
A baggie. So I'm just mincing my meat here. Gonna add pepper. Lots and lots of pepper. I love pepper. Some garlic salt. So random fact about...
Whoa. I just want to like go like this. I'm sorry.
My new set of pots and pans. Normally pots and pans, like you have to heat them up a little bit before you put the food in there. These in the instructions say not to do that. All right, so I'm gonna save this onion. I'm gonna cut
Really? Why would it say that? What kind of pots and pans are those?
it so it fits better in the bag.
Look at her little chubby hands. They're like little toddler hands.
I'm really trying to eat leftovers, and I've been doing good with it, because as you guys know, I'm really weird about it. Okay, so while my food
Again, I am this, I am that.
is cooking on the stove, we're gonna try this Olipop cherry vanilla. There's prebiotics, botanicals, plant fiber. It says that they pinpointed cherry pie flavor.
I love Olipop. I think they are delicious. I only buy it 1 can at a time, and I get maybe 1 a week. Otherwise, I'll be slamming those that looked bad. I'll be slamming those bad boys down.
So let's see. That's not half bad. Yeah, that's good. Wow, there's 9 fiber. Okay. I give this an 8 out of 10. Plus, the can's pink and there's a cherry. Excuse me?
Amber, without Googling this, how many fibers should an adult female eat every day or consume?
All right, so it is finished. Oh my god, I'm so excited. This looks so good and comforting. This would also be good with some like cooked broccoli, maybe on some potatoes, but I'm just gonna have it like this tonight. Kind of like a soup a little bit. Damn.
Did she bite the spoon?
Potatoes, but I'm just gonna have it like this tonight. Kind of like a soup a little bit.
Why did she do that?
Damn, that's good. Carbs are not the enemy, but if you ever want to replace pasta with something.
Shut the up. Stop giving us advice. You are in no position to give any type of nutrition or dietetic advice. Shut up.
French green beans, I promise. This is delicious.
No.
I'm adding this
Carbs also are the enemy for you. They are.
to the meal plan. I have tons of leftover for tomorrow. Hello, it is the next day. So About an hour ago, I took my first thyroid medicine. I'm taking levothyroxine. I'm not good at pronouncing these things. So I'm supposed to take that an hour before I eat.
Again, I'm not good at pronouncing things. Why don't you practice? You can pull it up on Google, how to pronounce Lero, whatever. Practice saying it over and over and over again. And then you can say it.
I'm also filming my what I ate today video. I just ordered Chipotle. With my Chipotle, I'm going to be taking...
So one thing about Chipotle is, and I say this all the time, I know, but it's a cool hack. Not for you, Amber. Do not listen. Press mute. You don't need to know this hack. They don't charge, if you do double anything, minus meat, they don't charge for it. So you can do double rice, double beans, you can do double cheese and sour cream. That would be a lot. Hot sauce, pico, and veggies like the fajitas, you can do double all that and they do not charge it. So I'll typically do double rice, double beans, normal meat, corn, double corn, I like that sweet corn. Normal cheese, normal sour cream, hot sauce. I'm pretty sure that's all I get. And then I'll split that bowl in half and I'll eat that for 2 or even 3 meals, typically right before I go to the gym or on a long run, because that much rice and beans, it's a lot of carbs. And yeah, carbs are good when you're exercising.
Taking my meloxicam. I suck at pronouncing these, which is for my inflammation and the pain that I've been feeling on my left side. And I'm also going to be taking my first Zoloft. I'm so excited. I know it doesn't start working for like 5 to 6 weeks, but every single day that I take it is just another day closer to me feeling better. I really want to believe that this is going to help me. That's why they make this medicine. That's why they make medicines like this.
Help her.
I have taken Zoloft in the past, but I took it alongside Lamictal, and it seemed to work for me. So we're going to see how it works with me just taking it by itself. I explained to my doctor that I have formed a fear of Lamictal. I know it doesn't make sense. I have weird anxieties. And then I'm going to be taking my vitamin D with my last meal of the
It's not cute. It's not quirky.
day, because it's really good to take vitamin D like with a meal that has fat, because vitamin D like attaches to the fat. Yeah,
That is true.
I'm going from a girly pop.
So for my supplements, I'm not on any medications, but for my supplements, I take creatine, of course. Creatine is amazing. Creatine monohydrate. If someone is trying to sell you creatine for women, tell them to go away. It's not a thing. It's all marketing. Creatine monohydrate, I get it from Bulk Supplements, not sponsored. That would be cool though. Wink, wink. I'll try to get an affiliate code. That would be helpful, not only for me because I can use my own affiliate codes, but also for you guys. But yeah, creatine monohydrate, the most studied supplement in the world. It's great for, your muscles, having more energy, but also for your brain. It's really good for brain health. It is safe, really no side effects, doesn't taste like anything. It dissolves in hot/warm liquid, so you can add it to your coffee in the morning if you do that. Super quick, super easy. I take psyllium husk, that's for fiber. This has 9 fibers, wow. I take vitamin K2 and D3 together because they should be taken together. I forgot why, but they should be. And then with that, I take fish oil, and then I also take lutein and xanthanin or something. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's for eye health. My eye doctor suggested that I do that because I have macular degeneration, like the genes for it. And then also when I got my eyes checked last time, he saw, I don't remember exactly what, but basically my eyes aren't looking too good genetically. So I take that. It helps with strain. I need to probably be wearing my blue light glasses too. They help with strain. Oh, that's not a look I want to. Nope. Helps with strain and blue light. And then also magnesium. Magnesium citrate. Citrate? Magnesium is amazing. Most people are deficient in magnesium, and vitamin D. So I take magnesium at night, and that helps with relaxing your muscles and with sleep because it relaxes you. And the great thing, I always tell people, if you struggle with sleep, do not take melatonin. Melatonin is good for like when you're jet lagged, but melatonin is you can become dependent and build you can become dependent and build a tolerance for it. However, magnesium is not like that. So magnesium is awesome, especially if you work out, but even if you don't work out, but especially if you work out.
Who has really bad anxiety about medicines and literally took none to now I'm taking 3 plus a vitamin.
Okay,
and you know what? I am happy that I'm doing that. I'm proud of myself that I'm doing that.
Get
Yes, I'm
over
anxious, but I'm doing it because I care about myself. I'm doing it because I want to better myself. And I have high hopes that,
Yeah, take it for 6 months straight and then be proud.
with all
Being proud of yourself for doing something for a day it really isn't, it's not it. Like, have some consistency and then be proud. Sure, be a tiny bit proud, but if you're someone like her, like saying that or feeling proud about doing it for one day and then talking about it, it's just like, it releases dopamine and it makes her feel like she's actually doing something when she's not.
all of this, I will slowly see my mood improve and my health improve. Hello. So you're seeing me in the same spot, different day. I ended up not doing my what I ate today video yesterday. I was just not in it to win it. I don't know what it was, but that Zoloft made me so tired. My doctor told me it's either gonna make me super tired or it's gonna give me a lot of energy. It made me tired. I had zero energy. Like, it was so crazy. So I'm actually filming my what I ate today video right now. Yeah, I'm gonna pay very close attention today to see if it makes me tired. I'm gonna see if it's just a coincidence, because I'm gonna be at bingo here in a little bit. So if I start feeling tired at bingo, which I never feel tired at bingo, then I'm gonna be like, all right, it's definitely the Zoloft doing that. You guys, it is not.
I know a lot of people like Mama Lynn, but the fact that she smokes cigarettes right in front of Amber, that just, I don't have that much respect for her. I have respect for her for getting clean and trying to rekindle her relationship with her daughter, but just getting her food and smoking in front of her, she really doesn't care.
It's not.
When my mom went to Hawaii, when was this? This was a while ago, but she knows that I have issues with food. Well, at this time I did, especially with sugar. So what she did was, you know, what is it like they're famous for? It's like chocolate covered almonds or peanuts, something, or macadamia nuts. That's what it is. You buy me a bag of chocolate covered macadamia nuts from Hawaii, I'm eating that entire bag in a sitting. Okay, not anymore, but back then I would. So she brought me a single serving, one piece, because she knew.
Don't move to Oklahoma, okay? I'm gonna have to go downstairs and check it out, because I looked out the window. It's hailing big chunks like this, and the whole street is just flooded. What? Like, there has been so many tornadoes. Where I used to live in Kentucky had a really bad tornado just a few days ago, or like a week ago. I'm pretty sure it was just like a few days ago, and 11 people died. My heart goes out to you guys. And then I also saw, okay, wait, I think the hail is letting up. Yep. It's
She looks like her dad right there.
flooded down there. Oh my God. I also saw that we're supposed to get a lot of hurricanes this year too. It's frightening. All right, you guys, update.
What the?
I have not felt tired at all today, so I think yesterday might have just been like a fluke, but I have been busier today, so that's definitely helped. But I just wanted to give a little update on that. I was told by my doctor to just like pay attention to the side effects or whatever happens from taking Zoloft. Zoloft is the med that I'm taking. I don't remember if I said that in this vlog or not. So I'm mainly doing like all the tracking in my journal. I did talk about how like yesterday I felt tired, like overly tired, when I usually don't feel that way. This isn't really something that I'm going to be documenting on YouTube unless I notice like something drastic like this being successful. Like, I'm so excited. I'm just ready for like my mental health just to calm down for a little bit, because it has been so strongly painful. I have been depressed. I have been low. I have been feeling.
But she does nothing to actually try to change it. So it's like, what's the point?
Things that I do not want to share here on YouTube, but I have just not been feeling good. And I just want to make something very clear. If I stop talking about the fact that I'm taking Zoloft, doesn't mean that I'm not taking it anymore. It's just I don't want to give you guys a play-by-play. It's just I've talked about it a lot in this vlog, because that's literally what's going on in my life right now, is me beginning a medicine that I'm really anxious about taking. But like, I know I need to take it, so I need to let that anxiety subside, because Zoloft is here to help with my anxiety.
One thing that helped me a lot with my anxiety, besides therapy, of course, and I know this is, it's cringy or whatever. I am a little cringy. I don't care. Let the cringe on. Fine. But the statement or the phrase, I was looking at my glasses. Thought they were broken already. I was like, I don't even take those anywhere. Worrying does not change the outcome. I know it's so simple, but if I'm feeling anxious about something coming up, or an event, or conversation, or whatever it is, worrying does not change the outcome. Why? If it's something that you know will be upsetting and bad, and you know you will suffer then, why make yourself suffer twice? Because right now you're anxious about it, you're worrying about it, you're suffering, and you're feeling all these really bad feelings, when you know it might not even happen like that. It usually doesn't. The thing that you're anxious about when that thing actually happens, it usually doesn't happen how it plays in your head, right? But let's say it does, and it's horrible, bad, you're suffering, terrible. Why would you want to suffer about that thing twice? Worrying does not change the outcome. I say this to myself all the time. Well, what day was it? Thursday? I think so. I was feeling, I don't get anxious very often, but I was feeling anxious about something at work, and all day, well, it was like from 3 or 4 p.m. Really anxious, heart rate through the roof, and I'm just like, oh my goodness. And then at nighttime, worrying does not change the outcome. If this thing happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It doesn't change the outcome.
Hello. So it is the next day. You guys, I'm genuinely so sad for Justin Bieber. I have always been a fan of him. Like, he is genuine, and I think what for show, and I literally struggle right before. So I know exactly what it looks like when I see it. And I guess it's kind of good that some people like literally can't look at someone and just immediately know, like, yeah, they're suffering from addiction big time. The things that Justin Bieber went through, like, at such a young age, just like having time you daily. And then for my medicine, I got on my heart. But for a big topic change here, it's finally time to do my weekly Amazon haul. So first things first, I got vitamin D. So my doctor wants me to take 2,000 IU daily. And then for my medicine,
That's not enough for her.
Got this cute little container here. And this is literally perfect for days where I'm gonna not be home.
Also, do not buy supplements from Amazon. Do not buy pills, medications, like creatine. Don't buy that stuff from Amazon, because there are so many like fake accounts or fake sellers on there that are selling bunk stuff. So go to the website. I believe that was from Now, like NOW Nutrition. I use the same one. Well, I use that brand, but I use it for something else. I forgot which one I have from that. Oh, I think that I get their fish oil. I don't know. Anyway, just go to the manufacturer's website and buy it from them directly.
I could just plop this in my purse. So I got a Brita
You don't go anywhere.
filter because I want to drink more water, but I'm trying to work on like my plastic consumption when it comes to water bottles, and to keep track of how much water I'm drinking, since usually I do that with water bottles. I don't have really anything to do that with a Brita filter. I got this 40-ounce water thingy-majigger, and what I like about it is there's a built-in straw, so you just press this button, bloop, it opens like that. There's a built-in straw here. The brand is Owala. So my friend actually has one of these, and I was like, oh my god, that's awesome. It keeps your water cold for up to 24 hours. Cool. I also got another mesh shirt here. It's black with red hearts.
I think she did a thirst trap on TikTok in this, and it got deleted by TikTok.
Really adorable. I feel like that's gonna look super cute on me, totally my style. I've been trying to eat leftovers more lately, so I got this seal tight glass bowl.
So she was complaining about not being able to afford a GLP-1. I saw this on, I think, Reddit. This bowl, this single serving chili holder, whatever, is like $50. You can afford a single container for chili for $50, but you can't afford a GLP-1. Okay.
This is really good for when I make soup type stuff, chili type stuff that I want in a bowl.
It's a single serving. If you're eating leftovers, you're gonna have more. Whatever. I'm not even gonna explain.
Or things like overnight oats, or maybe like a yogurt with fruit and granola, etc., etc. And it's so cute. There's so many options. It was pretty expensive, so if you need more than one, think about that wallet, girl, because it was expensive. So I did just get one. And then I got 2 new perfumes. I got the Juice perfumes. I got 100% chilled and pure sugar. I think the packaging is just so adorable. Look at that. So there are a lot of perfumes that I've been wanting for the longest of times, and these are 2 of them.
She is such a consumer.
So the button is here, and it comes out of here. Oh, that smells so good. It is just so adorable. Look at that.
Look how red it made her chest.
All right, you guys, no Lego update this week, but time for tarot.
No,
I'm gonna pull.
Absolutely not. Don't care. There's something I have to tell you. Wait in episode 10.
Hello. Welcome to another weekly weigh-in. So let's get into the 5 questions. What kind of coping skills are you using during times where you want to overeat? So there's a few that I use, and sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. It's all about practice. So sometimes I set an alarm for about 10 minutes and I kind of just like sit with the feeling, and sometimes it passes. I journal about how I'm feeling to figure out like, why do I want to overeat? Because usually there's like an underlining reason. It's not just like, oh, I love to eat. For me, there's definitely something underlining. And sometimes journaling about that distracts me, and
She trolling. Underlining, like underlying.
it helps me be like,
For all the books that she claims to read, her vocabulary, her vernacular, one may say her lexicon is trash.
like, wow, I actually don't think I need food. I distract myself with things that make me happy, like my fur babies. I watch something on YouTube. I watch a TV show. I do my Legos, things like that. Sometimes I will literally remove myself from wherever I'm at. I also do this when I get extremely anxious, and sometimes that also helps then too. So for an example, say I'm just sitting in my living room and all of a sudden,
Per usual.
I just have this overwhelming urge to order DoorDash. Sometimes I'll literally just like stand up and remove myself. I'll like go in the kitchen, clean a couple dishes, or I'll just be like, hey Twinkie, do you want to go outside? Or I'll go into my room. Like I'll literally just remove myself. These things are definitely easier said than done.
Has she ever showed us her bedroom? I'm so curious what it looks like.
You just have to be kind to yourself and patient. And it's like that muscle. The more you do it, the better you get at it.
Shut up. You don't know anything about muscle.
Why do you watch healthy eating content? So it's not something that I like search out, but if it pops up and I happen to see it, and I don't skip through it, it's usually because it's motivating me to be healthier. Like I love a good meal idea. I need inspiration in that area. Does Mom
But you don't cook healthy meals. She just talks out of her ass.
Lynn ever discourage you from making bad food choices?
No.
No, because I think she also understands. She does sometimes try to encourage me to like cook more instead of ordering takeout as much. Why didn't you know you had hyperthyroidism in the past? So usually your doctor decides what labs they want done based on the things that you guys talk about. That appointment was very hyper-focused on weight loss because I was talking to him about Zepbound, and I was telling him about how difficult it was for me to lose weight. Like he knows about my lipedema, my lymphedema, my menopause, hysterectomy, etc., etc. He knows about all that, but he was like, when's the last time you've had your thyroid checked? And I was like, when I was 15, because that is the last time. And when I had it checked when I was 15, like it was fine. And he was like, oh, we should probably check that. So that's the only
This is not true. She talked about having her thyroid checked in the past throughout the years. I forgot who did. It was either Salty Crab or Mr. Snowflake that did a compilation of her talking about getting her thyroid checked throughout the years and it being fine. My thyroid is fine, guys. My thyroid is fine.
only reason why we checked it, and turns out, yup, hypothyroidism. Why do you look at yourself when you're eating on camera? So I think it's just a natural habit that us YouTubers have. I don't like watching myself eat. It's nothing weird like that. It's kind of just like, where should our eyes go? So let's talk about the goals that I had last week. It was to keep a food journal and to take my medication. And I did both of those things. I noticed that keeping a food journal,
Wow.
I do eat a little bit more than like my body feels, because I'm telling you at night, I'm like, oh my God, why am I so hungry? Blah, blah, blah. I was able
You're hungry because you're not eating proper food. You're not eating proper meals. You're not prioritizing protein and fiber. You're eating crap all day long, and then of course you're going to be hungry at night. This is not, like, this isn't rocket science.
to look at my journal and be like, well, you kind of ate a decent amount, so why are you hungry, Amberlynn? But if it wasn't
Because your hunger hormones are all jacked up. Your leptin and ghrelin hormones are like probably non-existent.
for me having the journal, I wouldn't have had that answer. In my brain, I would have been like, maybe I didn't eat much today. Let's have something else. So it was nice to have that awareness throughout the week. And then taking my meds on time and when I'm supposed to, it's been really easy because I got a pill organizer. So my goals for this week is 1, keep up with the medicine, and 2,
My goals are, not my goals is.
start using my Owala water bottle. So I finally drank the rest of my actual, like, keep up with the medicine, and 2, start using my Owala water bottle.
Her goals are to drink water and take her medicine. Something a child can do. 32-year-old or 34-year-old woman, by the way.
So I finally drank the rest of my actual like plastic water bottles that you buy at the store. And I bought a reusable water bottle that I can use. And so I've been drinking 2 water bottles a day, sometimes 3, but usually 2. And that's about 30 ounces of water. But my Owala is 40 ounces. So my goal is literally just to drink 1 of those a day. And then
40 ounces of water is nothing.
eventually
Especially for someone her size.
move on to 2. Now I'm going to talk about how my week went. So some days were better than others because the beginning of this week, I was having a lot of mental health. I have been having a lot of mental health days that have been
Having a lot of mental health doesn't make any sense.
really low. And I have
How does one have mental health?
been like catching myself not really caring about the food that I'm putting in my mouth. Yes, I am trying harder. Yes, I'm also adding healthier foods to my diet, but there are some days where I definitely emotionally ate. So if I am being quite frank with you guys, I'm noticing that I'm not being as transparent or as vulnerable or as open as I would like to be in my weigh-in videos or my what I ate today videos. There are things that I want to say, there are things that I want to talk about, but I'm not. I have the biggest wall up, like literally it is made of the toughest brick you've ever been able to like get your hands
You did this to yourself.
on. It is made of metal. It is 1,000,000 feet high and 1,000,000 feet wide.
That's not true, because if it was, you wouldn't be posting on YouTube at all.
Like you can't get past it. And I genuinely think it's because of all the backlash that I receive. My issues with my weight, my struggles with food, my issues with my mental health, and my struggles with how that reflects in my food, whether it be due to trauma or just issues that I have in general, it is not perceived in the way that it should be. People are too harsh, too mean, too cruel.
It's because you're a bad person. If you weren't a bad person and you were posting about your struggles, people would be supportive and they would be on your side. The best example I can give is, what was her name? She has an accent. Oh, I don't remember. But she would show us her hinge foods. I think she was in like somewhere in Europe, I think. Ooh, someone will recognize, or they'll know who I'm talking about. She hasn't posted in a long time, but she was very sweet, very nice girl, not problematic, talked about her struggles, showed us the hinging foods, and yeah, no one had any issue with her. She hasn't posted in a while, which is sad, but no, it's Amber, it's you. It's you. There are documentaries about you and the crappy things that you have done, and yet you still just think it's because you're fat. No. If you were fit or thin or skinty, we would still have these thoughts about you. It has nothing to do with your weight.
And it's pushing me away without a doubt. So I am thinking about stopping the weigh-in videos, and I'm thinking about stopping the what I ate today videos. It's something that I truly have to think about and decide, because I need to protect the little bit of sanity that I do have.
Oh, keep crying. You brought this upon yourself. I don't know if there's anything food related in here.
Hello, welcome to another Let's Talk video. Let's get right into sweet and sour. Boris W8B said, "We love you." And I love you guys too.
I don't think there's anything in here. I don't care about the interview or trauma dumping. I don't care.
Hello, welcome to another vlog. So I'm starting this vlog with something super exciting. I got a new Lego. So let me explain. I have a monthly Lego budget because I'm telling you, I could spend hundreds and hundreds and thousands of dollars on Lego if I do not budget. So I allow myself a certain...
She doesn't budget at all. She doesn't budget because if she budgeted, she would be able to afford her GLP-1. She would be able to afford inpatient
amount of money, because Lego is something that I'm always doing. I'm always building something. I have not showed you guys any Lego updates because I've decided I'm only going to show completed Legos, because showing you guys stuff that is like incomplete, that's not that fun to me. But I am genuinely always building something, always working on something. It is my passion. So there are quite a few Legos that are literally on my wish list. And this one has been on the back order for literally forever because I think everyone loves it.
Her passion should be losing weight, not building Lego.
And I finally got it. It's really, really heavy, okay? Like, I'm telling you, it's so heavy. Oh my God, it's the Disney.
That was $500. $500 in Lego, and the other one is like $180, and she can't afford medication. So she panders for it online, asking her memberships to do it. I think she said at one time she had 600 members. Membership is at $9.99. So about $6,000 a month in memberships alone. Well, they do take, what is it, like 30, I think 20 or 30% from that, but I'm pretty sure, do they? I think so. I don't know. But regardless, it's multiple thousands of dollars. She can afford a GLP-1.
Castle. It's almost 5,000 pieces and it's so huge. Oh my God. And then I also got this one, if you guys know me.
Yeah, that one's like $180.
Mario Kart. Ooh, I know people will judge me, but like, this is my
Yeah, I am judging you. I don't care if it's your fucking passion.
passion. There's no reason to be judged. Like, it's my number one hobby. It's therapy.
There is a reason to be judged. Because you're sitting here crying about not being able to afford your GLP-1 medication. And I know she says after this, it's like, well, people are saying that I can't afford my GLP-1, but is $500 the same as $1,400 or $2,000, whatever it is? No, but listen here, dumbass. You can take that $600 and put it towards that. You can cut back on your Amazon hauls. Stop buying Torrid panties that you don't even wear because you have admitted that you walk around Pooh Bear style. You don't need these underwear. Or at least not underwear from Torrid. You don't need to buy a bunch of new clothes when you don't even go anywhere. You have the money. That's why people are judging you, because you are stupid.
Therapeutic to me. It's a coping mechanism. It's fun. Like, it's just everything positive in my life, and I love it so much.
Cool.
You guys know how everyone comes for me for wearing my cute mesh with my dress over it. Well, I've never seen Torrid do that before. I was just on the Torrid website and look at what I found. I personally wouldn't wear this type of dress with this floral, with this.
Wasn't she just wearing that in the beginning? It's basically the same outfit. Hers looks worse, actually. Is she insinuating that Torrid got that idea from her?
40 ounces. I'm gonna start with drinking just one of these, and then eventually I want to work up to 2 of them. I'm gonna have to get used to that sink water flavor, but I'll make it through, it'll be okay. I'm having is a poke bowl. So what we have in here is we have some rice.
Some? That's half of the bowl full. Oh my god. I love poke. You can get it with salad. You can get a salad mix. That's what I do. Or I'll do half salad, half rice. But I typically do salad because the fish scoops and everything else, it's a lot. I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
And then we have this crab mixture. We have onion.
Crab mixture.
Fresh jalapeno, wasabi peas, edamame, ginger, sesame seeds. It is just absolutely delightful. This is literally so delicious. All right, so I'm done eating this. This is super filling, so I never finish the whole thing.
She's gonna finish the whole thing.
I do eat quite a bit of it, and it keeps me full for a long while.
But here's the thing with people like her. Being full means absolutely nothing because she will continue to eat past fullness. That's kind of what the whole thing is, you know?
Okay, guys, so Torrid was having such a good deal on underwear.
Are these I don't want to see the panties. No, I'm not watching a panty haul. They're humongous. I'm not. I can't.
Shenanigans, I can't do it. So I got a couple gallons.
Look at her eyes. Look how dark they are. Oh, man. That's one thing about being obese is that it ages you rapidly.
Lynn waters today instead of just having,
Oh, man. You know she has filters on. Like, come on.
like, so many little small water bottles. I'm gonna use gallon waters and then put them in here. Sink water just ultimately, it makes me gag. I don't know what it is. My body just will not let me drink it. Like, I can't. Like, I want to get more water in my body. I need it. Everyone does. It's already hard enough for me. So I don't want to add another layer of what's gonna make it difficult. I don't know. I just can't do it. And by the way, I've always been like this about sink water, literally ever since I was like in high school.
Who cares? Get over it. Figure something else out. Like, it's not even... Who cares?
Cool. I'm sure you can find clips of me ranting about it somewhere here on YouTube. All right, you guys, so I'm just air drying my hair right now, but I wanted to give an update on my Zoloft. So it's an SSRI, and I don't know what it is. Like, I probably remember maybe like 2 to 3 dreams a year. But the last few nights, I have remembered my dreams so vividly. I don't know if it's a coincidence or a little bit more than usual. Instead of like my typical 6 hours, I'm actually getting like 8 hours of sleep now, which has been really nice. Again, could be coincidences, but it's definitely something that I want to be aware of. I also want to talk about my hypothyroidism. So I want to make something very clear. I never specifically had like my thyroid tested. Like, I never have gone into a doctor's appointment and they're like, okay, we're gonna
And why did you tell people throughout the years that you did?
all these labs and it's to get your thyroid tested. Like, I've never had like a doctor say that to me besides recently, and then when I was 15. What is this fuzz? Sorry, a little bit of fuzz there. Like, obviously in my whole life I have gotten multiple labs done since I was 15, and in my brain, my ignorant brain, my lack of knowledge brain, I always assumed that
She got that right. My nail chipped. I need to get that fixed.
lab work like meant everything. Checking for your diabetes, checking for your thyroid, checking for, I thought it was just everything, but that's actually not the case. When you get your labs done, they only draw your blood for specific things, whatever you're seeing the doctor for, or whatever you're going into the ER for.
Yeah, or they do like a very basic panel of it. I mean, I guess, but when you get your labs done, don't you get a copy of them or have them emailed to you, and then you look at them and then you read what is there, and you don't see your thyroid being tested? I don't know. I can't expect her to do all of that.
It's not like, oh, you get everything done. So whenever in the past when I was like, oh, my thyroid's fine, it's been checked, it's because in my little dumb brain here, I genuinely assumed, oh, my thyroid's been checked in the labs. And every time
Well, let's not assume things.
my lab work came back, they never mentioned anything about my thyroid. So I always assumed that it was fine. It wasn't until like the last couple of years I realized that no, like your lab work like goes in stages. It's whatever your doctor thinks needs to be checked. Like, there are some things that are yearly. For me, like all the confusion, I don't think that was the case. So then I'm taking and finding cause of the reason why that I have these thyroid problems. More labs for me because he wants to figure out the underlying cause of the reason why that I have these thyroid problems.
Because you're fat. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. I looked it up. I don't think you can prevent it. Sorry. Whatever, you're still fat.
So he's actually testing to see if I have Hashimoto's, which is an autoimmune disorder.
Oh, wait.
So it's an autoimmune disorder that is
I know I looked this one up. Okay, yeah. You can prevent Hashimoto's. I knew I remember reading this somewhere. You can prevent Hashimoto's by having a balanced diet, iodine moderation, stress management. If she has Hashimoto's, then that is preventable. Consistent exercise, low environmental radiation exposure. I bet she's exposing herself to radiation on purpose. I'm kidding. Having healthy diet, avoiding smoking. I wonder if that includes vaping whatever from the gas station.
It is like affecting the thyroid gland.
Pretty sure Glitter and Bagels has Hashimoto's. I think she talked about that, and she caused that herself. If those are the things that you need to do to prevent it, that is her fault.
So I'll be going to get those labs sometime next week, but I've been taking my medicine on point. My medicine container type deal type stitch actually is very, very helpful. Hey guys, for dinner, I'm literally having PB&J, but I'm also having some milk. I like it with ice. I don't know about y'all, but
why does she have a plastic cup like that and a straw in a, where does she get this from? I'm very suspicious.
My YouTube schedule, my schedule right now is no schedule at all. That's my schedule.
I don't care.
Damn, how do I absorb so many lyrics and remember lyrics of songs that literally I have not listened to? Like,
is that powder still? Girl, I told you what to do.
I did, because during Glow in the Dark Bingo, there's a DJ there, and the DJ always plays such like literally great music. I'm like singing along to every single song. For 10 weeks, videos with my weigh-in. I'm going to have a plus. There's bingo rumor. There is never a time when there isn't. So right now I'm just getting ready, obviously, because I'm going to Glow in the Dark bingo, which I'm super excited because.
Stop. Okay, let me show you what to use. Say hello to Melina's makeup bag. This is the vast majority of the makeup that I use. I have like other skin stuff that I use on special occasions. I don't do foundation very often. I'm not that type of girly anymore. Sometimes I do. Maybe I'll do it for tomorrow's video. But Amber, I know you're watching. Please. Anastasia pomade. You need a darker color. Maybe like this one. This is the color that I'm wearing right now, okay? What is this? This is blonde. But it's kind of dark, you know? Maybe I was really into the mic right there. I'm sorry. Get a darker color, because the color you're putting on your eyebrows right now is too light for you. You can use the type of brush you might actually be using the same brush. It's just like a little angle brush, okay, with a little spoolie. Or you can even use this. A brow pencil. Oh, that's a spoolie. And it comes out like this. You just do a little, and you can use the tip of it. Can you see? Hello? Oh, there we go. You can use the tip of it and get really like precise lines. And get it, this is, what color is this? I think this is a little bit darker, which still looks good with my hair. 4. I think they do their colors like that. It's a 4. Do that. Just do that. And it would look so much better. I need to get my battery. We are so back. It was an instant for you guys, but I wanted to let my camera cool down a little bit because I had been recording for 80 minutes for Miss Amber. The things I do for you guys. I had a comment today. Someone, a girl or a woman was like, "Do you react to Amber? I think that would be really funny." I said, I have a whole playlist of her. All right, let's.
During Glow in the Dark bingo, there's a DJ there. Moments like have not with me. How do you do it? Sticks with us. So I'm gonna finish doing makeup, then I gotta do my hair because I slept with my hair. Like I let my hair air dry and then I slept with it in this like crazy messy bun. But I use this huge hair tie because it definitely helps keep my hair put for the most part while I'm sleeping. So I was cuddling Wasabi and his little claw. See, I have his fur on me now. His little cute claw got stuck right here. So then there was like a string, so I cut it off and now it made a hole. But thankfully, I always wear my hair.
Why does she show us her boobs so often now?
Usually like this. No one knows. No one has to know. And a part of my perfume collection, my newest one, look how freaking adorable. Just,
but you can't afford a GLP-1.
this bear is so cute. Actually, I think I'm gonna wear it. So it's bubblegum. It's like a very strong bubblegum scent, but then it just becomes this really sweet scent. Oh my god, I'm literally
I really do like sweet smelling perfumes. I think she uses Dossier. I use that brand. It's good. I haven't bought them in a long time because I bought a really big one and that lasts forever. Sorry, I need to adjust this. But if someone has this camera, it's the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I did something weird with the settings where if I push down on the knob, it only controls a zoom. So now I have to like use my phone if I want to put it down a little bit. How do I fix that? I guess I can look it up online, but if anyone knows off the top of their head, let your girl know. I was able to control the camera part with that little knob thing, but I must have clicked something or changed the settings somehow. I don't remember.
obsessed. The bottle is everything. There's also a black one that I want to get. It's like a black bear. I forget what the scent is, but oh my gosh, so cute. So my mom just told me, she was like, GI told me I look good with a butterfly haircut. And I was like, who's GI? And she goes, wait, what did you say? GBD? The GBD. And I was like, what is a GBD? And I
Chat BPD. Chat obesity.
was like, do you mean Chat GBT?
Yeah.
So my mom asked Chat
I showed him a
GBT.
picture of me at bingo.
Yeah, so my mom showed Chat GBT a picture of her of while she was at bingo. And Chat GBT said, you look good with a butterfly haircut.
That haircut would make me look young.
What's a butterfly haircut? I have an urge to cut my hair again. I'm not going to, but I get an urge. Okay. I feel like you have to style it like that, right? Like if you just get it cut, it's not going to do that naturally. I'm a fan of hairstyles that you do not have to style. If you have noticed, I have a permanent part right here. It kind of, I mean, it doesn't go all the way back. I was able to part it easily, but the first maybe inch or so, that part's been there for a long time. But I prefer to have my hair in a middle part. I like it.
And my hair not get thinner.
My mom shirt that I got her, and she says she loves it.
Okay, if I had to come here and if I had to eat here, this is all I had, which I've already gave a suggestion in my last Amberlynn reaction. Bring a cooler with an ice pack in it in your mom's car. Make your own food and bring it with you. Go take a break outside, eat your food there. It's unnecessary to eat all this. But if I had to, gun to my head, I'm curious if like the chicken, if it's just chicken tenders. Okay, so I would get a large garden salad with dressing on the side. If the chicken in the chicken quesadilla is not breaded, I would do the chicken wrap. Granted, the chicken is not deep fried. Club sandwich might be good also if the chicken again is grilled. So she can make better choices. Oh, they have a steak sandwich. It's only $8.50 though. That steak probably won't be too good, but yeah, she just likes to make bad decisions.
6 and 7.
Yeah, your nails are going.
See? She's smoking around her. Not good. Ew, and what establishment still allows smoking indoors? What is this, like the 60s? Or the 50s? I don't know. When did they smoke indoors? That's nasty. I used to smoke cigarettes when I was in the Marine Corps. Nasty.
Someone messaged me on Instagram, like directing me to another Instagram, but I have that Instagram blocked.
What's
So
all over her shirt? Are those daubs from the bingo hall?
I wasn't able to see it. So I replied and I let them know that. So I was like, can you just send me a screenshot? Because like, what is it that you want to show me? They sent me this picture. This is me being recognized. And I guess the person who posted this on Instagram was like, she tells us all the time that she's recognized. Why didn't she tell us this time? 9 times out of 10, I don't. If it wasn't for me receiving this message today, I probably wouldn't tell you guys. I was recognized last night at Glow Bingo 3 separate times. All 3 wanted to.
Yeah, because she is like popular on the internet because so many people talk about her. There are so many reaction channels. Plus, I mean, I feel like when people come across her, it's always through reaction channels or through like people reposting her crap on TikTok. I came across her in the Michael B. Petty era. That's how I found out about Amber and Girl World. Thank you, Michael B. Petty. We missed you.
twice in a row, it's because she mentioned it. Like, she...
I don't care. Stop throwing your mom under the bus.
Crazy. I genuinely thought it was weigh-in videos, but you guys don't...
We don't like weigh-in videos because
That's like
you're
so
not
many different
actually. We don't like weigh-in videos because you're not actually stepping on the scale. You're just saying, "Oh, today, you guys, I weighed in at 513.4." Yeah, today I weighed in at 12 pounds. Like I can say anything. It's not. Oh well, if I step on the scale, you don't believe me. If I don't, you don't believe me. Okay, we'll figure it out. You don't need to weigh yourself naked, by the way. This shirt and a pair of like short, well, you don't show your legs, and a pair of leggings, it's not gonna weigh much. You know what? I'll give you this. Take 2 pounds off of it and record yourself stepping on the scale. Take 2 pounds off for your clothes, or even better, weigh your clothes. Put your clothes on, weigh yourself, record it, do the math, subtract it. Problem solved. But you're not gonna do it. Okay. 2 more. We got this, guys, and then I'm in the middle. Oh, I'm in the middle of making. I didn't watch this. Oh, she looks rough. Excuse me. Oh my god. I'm in the middle of making a video about vegetarian meals. So for the next week, probably about 5 days or so, all my meals are vegetarian. Most, like 95% whole foods. And high protein. High is relative, so high protein for me. I'm aiming for about 110 to 120 grams of protein per day, vegetarian. So if that's something you're interested in, look out for it. It'll be out. I don't know when I'm uploading this video. It's tough with the girls because I have to record them or release them kind of soon after I record because they upload so much. Like when I catch up, it's like I'm catching up to 10 videos. But I don't want my channel to be all girl world. I feel like I offer more than that. Not dissing the girl world creators that only do girl world stuff, not at all. I feel like I have more things to talk about with health and wellness and fitness and nutrition and mindset and changing your life. That's it. I promise that is not shade at all. Because I watch the channels who do only girl world stuff. They're great. I love it. And a lot of them actually have other channels based on other topics that they like, so...
like a mess. I am. If you hear that siren,
yes, you are.
That's currently what's happening right now. Tornado warnings. It's been going on for like the last hour. I am watching the live news. I keep going to the lobby because that's what they request us to do when this happens. I take my fur babies with me. We go out there until the siren stops. But this is like the
We really believe that she takes them with her.
4th siren, and not many people are going in the lobby. And honestly, I feel like the lobby has a lot of windows, and I feel like my apartment's probably more safe. I have like wiped off some of my makeup. I get really anxious during tornado warnings, but I'm watching the live weather. I'm gonna keep doing that, and I'll give you guys an update. I'm scared. Okay, guys, I think we are good from the.
This is why I did my hair like this. Because I've seen clips from other reactors, and I was like, I have to do my hair like this. I think her hair is longer than mine, but it's okay. We're twins. Oh my god.
The tornadoes.
It looks ridiculous. Like,
if anyone was affected, my heart goes out to you because I know how scary it is. Like, I get so much anxiety when like a tornado type of weather happens, warnings, watches. I literally cannot sit still. I'm in the lobby, I'm walking down the hallway, I'm going back to my apartment, I'm back in the lobby, then I'm in the clubhouse, then I'm back in the elevator, going back up, going back down. I'm literally just like everywhere, cannot sit still. Obviously, me and my mom checked up on each other, and I made a joke, and I was like, it looks like Zoloft isn't working because I'm taking the Zoloft for anxiety,
shut up.
depression, stabilize my mood a little bit, etc., etc. But I've only been on it for 2 weeks. It's not going to work in that way. So the side effects like drowsiness or energy, vivid dreams, those type of symptoms can happen like literally just within a couple days of taking Zoloft. But like the actual therapeutic side effects, the reason why you're taking Zoloft, those don't start happening until like 5 to 6 weeks.
Thank you, Dr. Lynn.
But anyways, we're good over here. Twinkie and Wasabi were super scared, but they're good too. So change of topic, time for a little Amazon haul. So something I recommend are these wild.
There's been speculation about why she zoomed in on this. Who knows? They might have shipped it in that box and her address was on it, so instead of blurring it, she just zoomed in randomly, which is actually smart to do because if you blur something in a video just using like a blur tool, people can unblur it. There's a video on YouTube about it. Just Google or you search in YouTube how to unblur videos or something, and a guy did a challenge online where he posted it was like a video of some folders with the blur tool on it, or it was like a pixelated tool. And he said, hey, if you guys can unblur this and show me what my folder names are, I'll give you a prize. And like 5 people were able to do it.
Old protein chips. They're literally
Those chips, the macros are not the best, given, I mean, because people are like, oh, it's made from chicken. Yeah, but the macros, I think it's only 13 or 14 grams of protein per bag, and they're okay. Certain flavors are good. They have a chicken and waffle one that's actually pretty tasty, but they're okay.
literally chicken chips. They're so good. So this is the Himalayan pink salt. The only flavor that I've had is the salt and vinegar. So freaking good. So that box comes with 8 bags that look like this, and this bag has 14 protein, and literally it's
It says 13 on the bag.
antibiotic free chicken. These are delicious, and they're always sold out like at stores, so I had to get mine from Amazon. So I did not have a toaster, so I got one.
Is that, do you put the slices right next to each other like this, or is it for like a giant piece of bread? It's so long and skinty.
Brand is Bella. It's super cute, small, dainty. This is actually the same brand as my air fryer, which I love. So I hand wash all my dishes. I do not use the dishwasher.
You don't use dishes, you use paper plates.
I think since I've lived here, I think I've opened the dishwasher like one time, and I'm kind of over the way that I dry my dishes. Like, we've gone in stages, okay? When I first moved here, I used to just dry them on a paper towel, and then I elevated up to a towel, like a kitchen towel.
God, this is so boring. Okay, she got a drying rack.
Package here. So I got one of these Skull Pandas.
Is that like the Labubu? Lapoo-poo? I don't like the Labubus, I'm sorry. I just feel like it's another trend where people are buying them and then the trend ends and then they just sit there and, collect in landfills. But you do you. It is what it is.
Look how adorable she is. I want to collect all 6 of them so bad.
And
look how freaking...
She probably will, because she is a consumer.
Or fake wood. I don't know. The way that they described it on Amazon, they were like, yeah, it's stone. Girl, that is not stone. Our dedicated team is here to assist you with any questions or issues. Thank you. I think I got it covered though. All right, so I saw the pictures was like this. Some people had this, like this. I already know what I'm gonna do. I'll show you guys in a second. I'm gonna do a before and after. So currently this is what I use on my island to dry my dishes. I've had it on this side for a while, but I'm ready to have it on this side. So I'm gonna put it over here, but I am gonna get rid of this. This is actually my mom's Tupperware.
Look at her little chubby hand.
Because her fiance made dinner and they gave me some. It was potatoes, cabbage, and corned beef. It was super delicious. So I had some of that. So I washed this, perfectly organized them in this container for the lids. All right, so there it is, but we have to test it first. It low-key just seems like...
So when the water drips, does it just evaporate on this white thing? Because I know a lot of them, I like her door, it's blue. That's pretty cool. I know a lot of these, they're angled so the water can, go down into the sink, but that doesn't seem to do that.
I don't know if a big plate is gonna hold up very well. So here's a smaller one.
Oh, look at her arm, oh my gosh. She needs to do what Glitter and Bagels did and just lop it off so she can have skinty arms.
Oh my God, does it even fit? Yes, okay. But then here is the bigger guy of it. Oh, okay. I have to like press down a little bit for it to be super sturdy. I guess it makes sense. So I genuinely think this is better than what I usually do, which is just this. All right, have fun drying. I genuinely don't even...
You don't really use your dishes anyway, so who cares?
Want to talk about this, but...
Then don't.
For transparency reasons, I feel like I have to because it's the right thing to do. As you guys know, I have been weighing myself and doing weigh-in videos for you guys, but also simultaneously, I have been feeling anxiety about my health, and I've been vocal with that, and I haven't been saying why. So with the weigh-ins, I've been like staying the same, but within the 10 weigh-ins that I did do during those last 10 weeks, in total I was down like 7 pounds. But then simultaneously, I'm over here.
Simultaneously.
Like, I feel like my breathing isn't as good anymore. I feel super swollen every day. I feel more like it's hard for me to do daily activities. And it was making my anxiety so bad. So that's why I was like, what is going on with my health? Because over here, my scale is saying that I'm not gaining weight.
Why is she so surprised? Look, we have been saying this to her for years. Why is she surprised?
But simultaneously, my body genuinely feels like it is. So when I went to the doctor, they did weigh me. It was completely different than what was on my scale here at home. That happens. I didn't think anything of it at the time. It was kind of shocking to see. I didn't.
That means she's gaining. I'm gonna guess she's like 550, 560s.
Mention this in my video because I think I was like lying to myself. I was telling myself that their scale's broken, but mine's not.
Like a true narcissist. Yeah, the doctor's scale. The scale at the doctor's is wrong, but Amberlynn Reid's scale is right, of course. It's just a great example of the delusion that these women have.
Then 4 days ago, I stepped on the scale and it said I weighed 350. And that was when I like...
She wishes.
Flashed back. And I was like, wait a minute.
It's like 200 pounds less than what she weighs now. Isn't that crazy to think about? Because 350 is still an insane weight.
Is my scale broke? I was like, something's off. Amberlynn, it's time to just like genuinely be honest with yourself. So then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put a gallon of water on the scale because literally you know exactly how much a gallon of water weighs. It kept saying it only weighed a pound. And I'm like, that's not how much a gallon of water weighs. It doesn't weigh a pound. Like everyone knows, a gallon of water is about 8 pounds. So then I decided to change the batteries because I was like, okay, maybe it's just the batteries. So long story short, I think that the doctor's scale was actually right. I don't know. My scale is broke. I did drop it a few months ago. I didn't think anything of it. I was sweeping the floor. I had it on the corner of the sink.
She likes to put things on the corners of sink. I'm surprised she even said that. Oh.
Fell. I genuinely thought it still worked, but switching the batteries out only made it more like hectoconic. I don't know, I'm really upset. I ordered a new scale and it's gonna be here in a couple days and I'm not looking forward to it at all. Like I should have listened to my body more because my body was telling me, Amberlynn, you're gaining weight, while I had a broken scale telling me, oh girl, no, you're actually this size. Like, I don't know. I just feel really upset about it. All right, you guys, so
she's so stupid.
So today is Tuesday, so I have my live stream. So I'm actually about to go live. I have 6 minutes. So I'm gonna get it ready now. Sometimes I have this annoying glitch where it won't let me use my camera or my microphone, but all I usually have to do is delete one of my tabs. I don't know. So I have a lot of tabs open because I watch a lot of different like YouTube videos, but I can only handle like a few minutes, actually a couple minutes at a time. It's hard for me to just like sit and watch something. Like I'm gonna...
What? So she's saying that she has multiple tabs open in Google Chrome or whatever of different YouTube videos and only watches minutes at a time of one and then goes to the other. What a pathetic waste of a human. I'm sorry, but she is just, there is no hope. She is what, like the kids say, cooked.
I'm gonna title this one Tornadoes because that is literally what I've been experiencing today. Actually, I'm gonna title this one Tornado Warning because I've had multiple of those today. And sometimes when the weather's really bad, like super windy, etc., the internet gets so wonky. And it's annoying because I pay a lot for my internet and I have no other like internet options. I have like the best one.
Because you live in Oklahoma, there aren't going to be many options here. And paying a lot for your internet isn't a flex. I think we pay $30 a month and we have the second from the highest. Like,
And I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. When the internet messes up, I literally just restart the live. It doesn't seem like it bothers people. All right, I have it set and ready to go. Okay, I have 2 minutes before my live starts, but immediately someone is like, please address the black folding chair situation type deal by the door. And I was like sitting here like, what? And then I looked over and I'm like, oh, that folding chair I have had for literally ever. I've never used it since I've been in this apartment. It's just a random folding chair, but I have it sitting there because it used to be in my closet, but I want my mom to come pick it up because I have a few boxes for her. So I'm gonna let her have the chair. So that's the reason why it's sitting there. That was such a random thing. Like, I feel like people genuinely make a mountain out of a molehill, or literally a mountain out of something like that's literally this.
Because you'll always end up addressing it, usually, and talking about it, and then saying something that makes you get caught up in whatever story you're telling, and then it's just fun. It's funny. That's all it is. I mean, you know what a troll is, right?
This small, it's literally just a folding chair that's sitting against my wall for my mom. How weird. All right, you guys, so I've been sitting here editing my vlog. I actually finished my live stream about an hour ago. It went really good. I feel like live streams,
It went well.
have been just really great lately, and I appreciate it so much. It was like...
Would you guys want me to live stream? I've never live streamed before. I used to go on Omegle when I was in, like, junior high. I don't think that's really not the same. Maybe I can live stream. I can do, like, some live reactions. Or maybe, like, some get ready with me. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe one day.
I don't know if it was a troll or what, but they sent me like $70 in super chat and then like called me a cow. But a couple weeks ago, they were hitting on me so hardcore. Like they were just thinking I was a person who hung the moon. So that was some entertainment. And also I talked a little bit more about foster care and told a story time or two
Who the hell is sending her $70? Unless they do like a chargeback on their card.
about it. I don't know. I feel like I really, really love my live streams, like genuinely. And I want everyone to be a part of my members' live streams. Like there's
Yeah, because she just wants people to super chat her. She does those stupid super chat goals. Because I don't think those are necessarily stupid. I guess that you could have like good reasons for like fundraising maybe. I don't know. But she's like, oh, I'm just doing this super chat goal because it's fun. It's fun, you guys. No, bitch, it's because you want more money so you can buy more Lego and more fast food.
a whole
We're not dumb.
community of people, and I look forward to speaking to you guys every single week. I'm like, I wonder how so-and-so is doing. I wonder how so-and-so is doing. Like, it's just so fun to me. Anyways, I'm gonna keep editing this vlog. All right, so I just had to get out my printer. My apartment is so itty bitty. I have nowhere to like have it set up, so I have to have it put away at all times. So when I need to,
Yeah, our apartment is very small. Like it's pretty small, but the area that we are in is absolutely amazing. We love it here. We already signed a new lease. We will stay here, I don't know, as long as we want to. Like it's cool. It's really nice to be in a position where we get to choose like where we want to live. We can pack up and move whenever we want to. And it's just nice being somewhere. I've had so many house shares throughout the years. I've lived with so many roommates, and it is just so nice. I used to dream about the day that I would either live by myself or live with a partner that I really loved and enjoyed being with, and that's what I have now. This is the most at peace I have ever felt in my life. I feel very blessed, very grateful. I know I am privileged in a lot of ways, but I also do work very hard. You know, I'm not rich, obviously, but I didn't come from money. I grew up poor. I know I'll talk about this in one of my like health videos, but you know, my parents had me very, very young. They were teenagers when they had me, and they came from not good, very not good situations, and they did their best. They're still together, so it's cool. Over 30 years they've been together. But yeah, so it's nice to be able to crawl out of all the crap that I've been through and finally be somewhere where it's like my nervous system it's like peaceful. It's relaxed or at rest or whatever. How do you word that? Like I guess that's probably the best way to word it. Yeah, I suppose. But anyway.
to print out something, I have to like get it out. It's this whole thing. But I had to print out some paperwork because I'm actually about to get labs done tomorrow. My doctor actually is checking me for an autoimmune disorder, which is called Hashimoto's, I'm pretty sure. So it's an autoimmune disorder that like attacks your thyroid. So he wants to find out like the underlying reason for the reason why I have hypothyroidism. So I had to print out my lab request for that. So when I was showing weekly Lego updates, it seems like people were hating it. Sometimes it does take me longer to do a Lego, and sometimes it takes me like 2 seconds. Sometimes I'll do multiple Legos in a week, and sometimes I'll do one Lego every couple of months. But I'm always working on it. Meaning some days I'll build for hours, other days just for a couple of minutes. And I'm in that couple of minutes era because I do have like so many different hobbies and things that I'm doing every day. But I heard people loud and clear, you guys want to watch the progression of my builds. So
No, I do not.
I'm gonna show them to you guys. So if you guys remember, these are the last two that I did and I showed you. Now I'm working.
I don't care. I genuinely do not care.
In literally
Oh
for
my god.
ever. I used to post TikToks all the time, but I don't know. I stopped. I was in like a depressive
I'm going to be blurring that because I don't want my video taken down.
episode. Wasn't feeling the greatest about myself. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say I feel like the greatest about myself, but a lot of things can happen at once. You can have fun.
Two things can be true at the same time.
You could feel sexy, all while trying to be proactive and becoming a healthier version of yourself. Like you only live once. Just because you're trying to
That's real. That's real gold coming from you, sweetheart.
be healthier, or you're not the societal norm of like what's attractive, doesn't mean that you cannot feel that way. There's a song that I've been obsessed with personally, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna post a TikTok. So you guys should definitely go over there, give it a look-see if you want to.
It's been taken down.
But yeah, it's just fun being carefree sometimes. Like there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm gonna put my clothing back on. Guys, now that I have decided against the sink water, tap water, it comes from the literal.
She watches reaction channels. I mean, it's been confirmed by her ex, Beck, that Amber watches reaction channels. Like, we know that she does, but she confirms it all the time. The sun was blinding me. I think we're almost done. Hallelujah. Then I get to edit this and rewatch the whole thing.
Kitchen sink. Like, I understand it's a faucet. I understand it's tap water, but it's coming from a sink. So to me, it's sink water. But ever since, I was like, you know what? I'm just not going to do it.
I miss hose water. You know, when you were a kid, the hose water.
I'm going to be drinking my gallons of water, which I do. I just buy gallons of water, and I put some ice in here. And it has been like the easiest, breeziest water consumption I've ever had in my life. Like, I genuinely every single day look forward to waking up, cleaning this, refilling it. By the way, please clean it. Someone sent me a video of someone not cleaning out this part right here, and they ended up like going to the hospital because they didn't take it out because there was like mold in there.
Great, so she's gonna stop using this because she doesn't want mold.
You guys, remember to clean your cups. I have too much of like anxieties about things getting bacteriaed, so things like that.
Things getting bacteriaed. If someone hasn't created this already, please create an Amberlynn Reid dictionary or thesaurus, please.
They're very easy for me to remember. I clean this every single day. So alongside vlogs, I'm still going to be filming Let's Talk videos. Vlogs and Let's Talk videos get the most views. I want to give you guys what you want. I love vlogging. I love being interviewed by you guys, answering your guys' questions, rumors, whatever.
Does she really vlog though? Because she doesn't go anywhere or do anything.
It may be. I'm still gonna have weigh-ins, what I ate today's within my vlogs whenever my scale comes, which I'm really nervous for because it's a mixture of like, okay,
Shut up. Worrying does not change the outcome. Shut up.
I know my scale's broken, but like, is the doctor's also maybe off? Because
No, it's not.
I am so much bigger, and sometimes doctor's offices don't have scales that like work really well with my type of size.
Yeah. That should be a wake-up call. If you need to go to the zoo or to the junkyard to be weighed, let's figure this shit out.
Like, that has happened in the past. So I feel like my weight is just like really unknown at this moment. Or was my scale actually working during all those weigh-in times and it just recently broke? I don't know. Like,
God,
none of it
shut
makes sense to
up.
me. But if you guys want to send me a voice memo, you still can do that
No.
by going to my Instagram at hectic.amby. Send me a microphone emoji. I will send you a smiley face back so then you can send me a voice message asking whatever you like. So I want to do one.
Nope. We're not doing your stupid oracle cards. All right, last video, 1 day ago.
Hello.
Oh my god. Yeah, your health isn't declining because you're in your 30s. It's declining because you're over 500 pounds. That is one of the most infuriating things when people are like, oh, my back hurts. You know, I'm getting old, or I don't feel so good. It's because I'm getting old. 30 is not old. 40 is not old. You don't feel good because you haven't intentionally moved your body in over a decade. You don't feel good because you eat fast food all the time. You don't feel good because you get crap sleep. You don't feel good because you have terrible stress management tools. That's why you don't feel good. It's not because you're 30. It's not because you're getting older. Sure, there are certain things as you do age, like sarcopenia, arthritis, that kind of stuff. It kind of comes with the territory, but you can still do things to prevent it or to keep it from happening at a slower rate, especially sarcopenia. You got to lift weights. Sarcopenia is muscle loss. Same with osteoporosis? Oops. Or osteopenia. Or is it both? Yeah, osteopenia is like, it's like sarcopenia, but for your bones. You can prevent this by strength training, not Pilates. You cannot do that with Pilates.
Oh, welcome to another vlog. All right, you guys, so I just got ready because I'm actually about to go get some labs done. I'm going to just explain this in case you guys haven't watched my... She gives responses them that way, so I think it's just like something I grew up doing. Oh, my mom's calling me. That was weird. Lab requests. I still have my sticker on here. I got these from Torrid because I like to have a pop-up.
Are Torrid sunglasses made for fat people, or are they just normal sunglasses? That's a genuine question. I'm sorry.
Pink. They're pretty cute. I wish my hair was down today,
They
but
look cheap.
not in the mood. Got my papers. I'm ready to go. I think I'm just gonna go outside now. All right, got my blood drawn, so we are done with that. Hello. Welcome to the next day, actually. I don't know about y'all, but like with the weather getting more warm and hotter, like I just do not want to wear my hair down, but I also do not want to be in the habit of wearing my hair up all the time because I personally don't like my hair up, but it's helpful during warmer days. So it actually just stopped raining. The rain has eased up, folks. Like, it has just been so stormy lately, and I'm like, oh my god, why is this happening? Like, I don't mind a storm. Thunderstorms, lightning, etc., used to scare me. irrationally for some reason. But I've graduated from that era and I do enjoy a storm. But the thing is, I don't enjoy the tornadoes. By the way, I'm gonna be a furry mess today. Like, a part of me wants to get rid of this outfit because I pet my fur babies literally all day long. And this type.
But you don't microchip them, you don't feed them properly, you don't walk them properly, you don't play with them properly, you don't take them outside properly, you can't keep them inside properly. Rest in peace, Rarity. Amber, you're not a good pet parent.
Type of material literally attaches to their fur hardcore. Like, what I mean by that is literally all day long I'm going to be picking fur and their little.
Good thing Beck's not with her anymore, because she would have Beck pick all the things off of her with a timer.
Fur baby
Picking ASMR. Crazy.
Particles, for the lack of a better word, off of my clothing all day long because that's just like the material this is. But I like it because it's cute, striped. I don't.
Look, her neck fat hides her choker. Why does she still wear that? It's not even like in anymore. That's so 2015.
Also, for the lack of a better word, off of my clothing all day long because that's just like the material this is. But I like it because it's cute, striped. I don't know. But like, there's just certain type of materials that
It looks like a Freddy Krueger shirt.
you shouldn't wear if you plan on cuddling your fur babies. But this is just one of those moments where I'm like, if I look like a mess, it's literally just because I am.
Yes,
okay,
you
so
are. We are no. Oh my god. Whoa.
This is actually the full outfit here.
Amber.
If I look like a mess, it's literally just because I am. Okay, so this is actually the
Oh my god.
full outfit here.
Oh my god, this is... Wow. That is... That like has me speechless. This is incredibly jarring. Oh my goodness. So here are her tatas. And then her liver tit. I didn't make that up. I'm sorry. I didn't. And then here's her stomach. So you can see it right here. And then she had her fupa's down here. And then here's her back fat. Because if you weren't aware, I'm sure all of you watching already know this, but when super morbidly obese people have fat like this, it's not their butt, it's their back fat, and because they sit down on it so often, it pushes up and it stays stuck in that position. Someone made a drawing about it. If I can find it, I'll put it right here. But her actual butt, she has a frog butt. Her actual butt is underneath here, so that's not even... Wow.
I've had this.
Yeah, that's all. Oh my gosh. Holy moly. Emily's going crazy right now. She's gonna be dorking it. Sorry. Oh my gosh.
This dress for literally ever. But okay, so this is actually the full outfit here.
Oh my god. And this isn't me body shaming. This is just... Human beings are not supposed to look like this. This is not what human beings are supposed to look like. I am impressed, honestly. I am very impressed that she can even get to this size. I don't think I could do this even if I tried. Wow.
I've had this dress for literally
Oh my gosh.
ever. But
She must feel so
I
bad.
forgot all about it.
Like, it genuinely makes me sad, but she's not a good person, so it's like, whatever. And she did it to herself.
Super cute. Like, I personally love a good stripe and also really enjoy the colors black and maroon. All right, guys, so I got a new mesh shirt from Amazon. I'm not sure how I feel about it because it looks like a disease of some sort in person.
That's rich coming from you.
I don't know. I also got a new brush. I've realized I really love this brand. I use it for my foundation. I use it for my blush. But I got some bronzer and that they have. So I got 305 Soft Brown Maybelline. I've been using this. And then I got some new eyebrow stuff. So I got 305 Soft Brown Maybelline. I've been using the same e.l.f. eyebrow stuff for like literally a decade. So I figured I would try something different. All right.
That's going to be too light for her. Yeah, that's
Oh,
too
Maybelline.
light. I think she'll need a darker brown. And then also she just needs to be careful applying it because it's going to, like, I don't like how it looks on the picture right there, I feel like it's too thick. I think if she cleaned up her eyebrows, so if she got them waxed or I guess plucked them or like shaved them maybe into a nicer shape where everything's not like poofy and like fuzzy, and then did like a pomade, I think it would look.
I've been using the same e.l.f.
or not cool, but I think it would look better.
Eyebrow stuff for like literally a decade. So I figured I would try something different. All right, you guys, I want to show you a meal that I have been ordering lately. So it's from this restaurant called BJ's. It's soba noodles and it's genuinely delish. So
Why are you ordering this? Why don't you make it yourself? That actually reminds me. So I like to record the food that I make. Most of the time I do put it in vlogs or certain videos. Some of them I haven't edited and uploaded. I actually made soba noodles for Philip and I will put in, like, right after I stop speaking, I will put in a very quick thing how to make it. It is stupid easy. I forgot I was going to put tofu in it, but I forgot, so it ended up being a vegetarian one, but it is so easy. Here you go. Yeah, so as you can tell, extremely easy to make, healthy when you make it yourself. This, I'm curious. 940 calories, if that's the same one. I'm pretty sure it's similar. 940 calories. Soba noodles don't have that many calories in them. Vegetables, basically negligible.
So it's soba noodles, obviously, in a peanut sauce with chicken.
Oh, it's a peanut sauce that makes it calorically dense.
And broccoli, almond.
I make my own peanut sauce. It is delicious, but yes, you use a lot of peanut butter.
Carrots. Normally I'm creeped out by chicken, but I've told you guys before actually
Shut up. You're 600 pounds. You're not creeped out by anything.
that the chicken here at BJ's is so good. Like there's no weird tendons, there's no weird textures, it doesn't look weird, it's cooked well.
She eats that entire thing. I know she does.
Mm-hmm. Look how delicious this looks.
That doesn't look delicious. I think mine looked better. Just like.
It's honestly amazing. Hello. So it's been a little bit. I'm actually doing.
Don't use those. Do not use Gain, like the scented anything in your clothes. It's not good for you. They are known endocrine disruptors. I struggled saying that one. Stop. They're objectively not good for you. Stop using them. Use scent-free. What we do, I try to keep things as low toxic as possible. Of course, not everything's 100%. I do what I can where I can. We use scent-free scent-free laundry detergent, wool balls for our for the dryer. The wool balls double as toys for our foster cats also. They love them. Yeah, this is so unnecessary. Like dishwasher pods, why are they scented? They don't need to be scented. We use, I think it's Blue Land, unscented. It's not wrapped in plastic, because when you're using the dishwashing pods that are wrapped in plastic, that plastic goes all over your dishes. I do still use Dawn, the Blue Dawn, because it works. It works so well. So if anyone has a like non-toxic, lower toxic, scent-free dish soap, like to hand wash dishes, that works well, because I used one, it didn't cut through the grease like Dawn. So like I said, we do what we can where we can, and these are an absolute no-go. The scent boosters, no, stop using them, knock it off, and you'll save so much more money not using that crap. It's so unnecessary. Our clothes, they don't, like, after we're done washing them, they don't smell like anything. Nothing. They have no scent. When I walk past someone and I can smell the Gain on them, I cannot. No. Please no.
Some laundry. I use the Moonlight Gain for dryer sheets. And for the actual wash, I use the Gain Moonlight Breeze liquid stuff. The best. So I was supposed to get my results today, but I did not get them. So I'm hoping that I get them tomorrow. So my doctor never really told me, like, if I do have Hashimoto's, like, what is that going to mean? Like, what do I do for it? I am hoping that I do not have that, and that just taking this thyroid medicine can just fix my thyroid. I don't know. I guess a lot of women after
Look at her arms. Oh my gosh.
their 30s actually get this disease.
Shut up. You got it because you treat your body like crap.
It's genuinely crazy how much like your body truly changes once you're in your 30s. Like I feel like I've gotten more mature.
Shut up. Yeah, like that comment said, your body is changing because you're 500 fucking pounds, not because you're 30.
Level-headed, but like my health definitely gone downhill. But I can.
Yeah. It's going to keep going downhill because you are super morbidly obese and you have been obese basically your entire life. The clock is ticking. The writing is on the wall. The call is coming from inside the house.
Fix that. This is how my arm looks from getting my blood drawn yesterday. So tell me, are you guys one of those people where it's hard to find a vein or it's easy? For me, it's easy, thankfully.
On her chubby little arm. It's easy for me. Can you guys see my arm from here? I don't know. But I have a thick one. I donate blood. I have, what is it? Is it CMV? I think it's CMV negative. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, but it's a type of virus that a lot of people are exposed to, and it's fine for adults to be exposed to it. It doesn't affect us, but it can be very problematic for babies. So when I donate blood, my blood always goes to children's hospitals, and it's cool. I know there's beef with the Red Cross. I do not support them with everything except for blood donation, and your blood is tracked like through the app, which it's kind of cool, and I can watch it get shipped to all the children's hospitals in the area, which is cool. I'm also O negative, so I'm a universal blood donor, plus I'm CMV negative, so my blood only goes to babies, which is so sweet. But yeah, this vein is a freaking fatty, so I always get blood taken from right here. When you squeeze it, yeah, you can actually see I have like the little marks from, because when you donate blood, the needle is a little thick, so it leaves scars here. But yeah.
I did have an era, maybe like 7 years ago, even actually during my cancer journey, it was kind of hard for them to find a vein sometimes. But I don't know, in the last few years, like my veins just like are there. They're just really easy to be seen. And I know that's shocking because like for heavier people, veins are harder to find. That's just like how it is. But mine is just like always there, and they always do my right arm. I think it's just because naturally I just put out my right arm, so then I think they just go ahead and assume this is the one. But yeah, thankfully, like I've only ever once, again, it was during my cancer journey, ever had them go through my hand, and it was right before my hysterectomy. They did it through my hand. Oh my god, that was scary. All right, snack.
When I got, what was it, my wisdom teeth? Yeah, when I got my wisdom teeth removed, I'm pretty sure they did it like right here. That was a fun experience. It was fine. I had to get all 4 taken out, and whew.
Lynn, I'm craving a snack. I'm gonna have some of this uncured peppered salami. This is like one of my favorite. Highly, highly recommend.
Highly. Oh, okay, this one doesn't have any nitrites or nitrates added, so I guess I'll give her that. Still, I don't think she should still be eating this.
It's so good. And then for my sweet tooth, which I highly recommend, are these milk chocolate.
I'm not taking any suggestions or any recommendations from a 600-pound woman. Knock it off. Everything that she eats, I'm eating the opposite of. I'm not eating anything she's eating. Although, I will say, I will tell myself, you guys remember those sour grapes that she got? I went to Whole Foods and they were there, and I was so curious. They are good. They are delicious. You can only eat 3-ish at a time because they hurt your tongue after a while, or after more than that, after more than 3. They are good. They're pretty pricey. I think they were like $7 or $8 a bag, but if you're only eating 3 at a time, I mean, you get a lot of uses or a lot of servings out of it. They are pretty tasty.
Sea salt caramels. The brand is Favorite Day, and you get 3 of them for $150.
And you also get 15 grams of added sugar, which is about 6 grams less than what you should consume on a daily basis for added sugar. It's 25 grams per day max for men, 24 grams a day max for women. It doesn't mean you have to eat that. It's just saying that's the suggested limit on the high end. You should not be going over that, and it's very easy to go over that, as you can see.
Calories. I find that caramel is actually pretty low calorie. It's just not realistic for me to never have anything sweet again for the rest
Shut up.
of my life, so I just have to make it work. So I really enjoy having like 2 or 3 of these, and then this is what they look like.
It is realistic for you to not have anything sweet for the rest of your life. Maybe not for the rest of your life, but she's being very dramatic here. She can not eat sweet treats for the next like 6 months and be totally fine. You can still have fruit. That's usually what I eat for a dessert. Frozen mango. I thaw it out. Delicious.
Do keep in mind my hands are kind of small. Yes, I get it, they're fat, but like they're small. Same with my feet. I have small feet, but they're fat, just like
She's a dainty girl.
my hands, small but fat. And it's just super delicious. Look at it. Shout out to the water gods. Amberlynn finally found the way to do it. I'm telling you, why am I
It's been like a day.
obsessed with drinking water now? And no, I do not use sink/tap water for my ice that I put in here. Nobody wants a frozen worm, you silly bouncy bubbles. Listen, this whole vlog has been filmed. I'm currently editing it. It just started storming outside yet again. I'm watching the live news on and off while I edit this. I don't know how much more I can take of these storms, folks. I use my gallon of water and I make ice that way. I add the ice,
Move. Go to a different state.
the water. I'm about to refill this. So I'm gonna be drinking like 1.5 of these today, which is really good for me. So I took this gallon
It's not.
of water, I poured it in my ice tray, and then I add the ice to my freezer. And then once they're all
Oh my
frozen,
God.
which they freeze pretty quickly because they're so small, I put them in my little ice tray, and then I have like an ice.
Bruh. What is it? Stouffer's or Stouffer's frozen meals? You don't have a job. You are at home all day. There is no reason for you to have this crap in your freezer. Zero reason to be eating this crap. Disgusting.
ice scooper, so
Why do I feel bad? Why am I so inflamed? Why do I... There's your answer.
I don't have to touch it with my hands. Showing you guys my
I don't
bill
care.
in the heart. Was just delivered, so let's go get it. All right, remember in my last vlog I talk about how my scale was broken. I ordered a new one and it was just delivered, so let's go get it. All right, you guys, so I
Watch, she's gonna weigh herself and then it's gonna be off and she's gonna say, oh, the delivery driver must have dropped it.
did get my scale, but I don't like going to bed with wet hair personally, so I'm gonna get my shower over with. But I actually have watched an episode
Can she even fit in there? I'm not saying that to be mean. Like, genuinely, can she fit inside of that shower?
of 1,000 Pound Sisters today. I'm still watching from last season when they were in the UK, and I don't know, like seeing Tammy be able to do that, like go to a different country, like it brought tears to my eyes. Like,
Wasn't she talking hella shit about Tammy or Amy or whichever one it was, saying how like Amber wasn't as big as her or something like that? Yeah, well, guess what? They both lost the weight and they've been keeping it off. And what have you been doing? Absolutely nothing. Absolute fuck all.
like I just think that's genuinely so freaking inspirational. It's beautiful. Like, yes, she has to use a scooter while there, even though she has lost over 400 pounds. But like, who cares? I do not want her to feel bad about that at all. Like, people have to use scooters for multiple different reasons.
Shut up.
But
You use scooters because you were too fat to walk.
girl, you're in the UK. Like, it's just so beautiful. She inspires so many people, including me, and it's just, I love seeing it. I love
And she's going to do absolutely nothing.
seeing it. I know there's actually a current season happening, and I don't like spoiler alerts, so I know nothing about it. I'm just happy to see that they have a new season, like when it's almost summertime, when usually it's around winter when it comes out. So that makes me wonder if they're still filming.
I don't use face wipes like that at all. I feel like, at least for me, they would irritate my skin. So I just wash my face. I just wash my face in the shower with my normal face wash, and then it takes off my makeup. Yeah.
Like, me and Tammy are friends on Facebook. We've said a couple things to each other, nothing like crazy, but really I just tell her that she's amazing and such an inspiration. She probably gets that every single day, all day long, but like, I mean it so hard. Like,
I mean it so hard. I'm sure she loves your compliments, Amber.
as deep as my heart goes, that's where it's there. Right.
Your heart is it's clogged, sweetheart.
You guys, so the scale that I got is the XL.
700. It goes up to 700 pounds. Oh my god. That means what was her last scale max? Like 500 or 600? What was it maxed out at? I don't know. This is very telling to me, because if she needed one that maxes out at 700, that means I feel like she's close in the 100-ish. She's not 700 pounds, but I genuinely believe she's in the high 500s. And what do the bathroom scales max at? Like 550 or like 600 or something, and that is too close. I think she's telling on herself with this.
700. The brand is My Weight, and it is a talking scale. I'm pretty sure it comes with batteries, but just in case that it doesn't, I do have tons of batteries, so it doesn't even matter. So I'm pretty sure it's the same brand as the scale I have now. It does look a little bit different though. I think the other one only weighs up to 550, the one that I have now actually. So
You guys think she actually showered? I don't think she did.
what I like about the scale is it is wide, so For us thick thighs, girlies and boyies and non-binaries, it's good. So you feel more like level on it. But this is what it looks like. I have had this scale before. And no, I will not be weighing myself right now because it is nighttime.
Who cares? You'll still have a general idea. And it would be kind of cool to see what you weigh at night and then weigh yourself in the morning after your giant poo and then see how much you lost.
I have 8 and everything else, so let's see.
Or to see like how much the variance is. I think that's cool. I'll weigh myself at the end of the day just for funsies, and it's usually up like 4 pounds. Cool. I wake up the next day and back down.
Does it come with batteries? So you need 4 AA batteries. Let's look in the back here. Okay, well, there's no batteries there. I put it on the edge of the counter. Hopefully this one doesn't fall off like my other one did, and that's how it broke. Not a bunch of videos am I recommended saying,
Why are you putting it on the edge of the counter? Put it on the normal, because where she's standing, it's like a whole island. Just put it in the middle.
Amberlynn broke her scale. It's like people will clickbait anything about me. Like I'm allowed to clickbait myself because it's me and my experiences, but people.
We are allowed to clickbait you as well because you post your crap on the internet. People can clickbait me too if they want to. I mean, I guess. I'm not that special though. You're very special, Amber.
Well, just like they go extreme. Oh, they're the batteries. I don't know.
That's actually a pretty cool spot for them.
I definitely feel weight gain. I will say that. Like I'm still able to do everything.
We can tell.
Like obviously I live by myself, but things are harder. Duh. Like something that someone would do that's like 120 pounds. Obviously, it's probably harder for me as someone who's over 500. So that's why whenever I say like, yeah, things are, a little bit harder for me as a bigger person, people are so amazed by it. Don't be amazed. And then they run with it. It's really not that spectacular something to run with because it's pretty obvious.
It is, because you spent so many years saying, I can do everything that a skinny person can do. I can do this, I can do that. And then once it fits your narrative, it's like, oh, I struggle with this, I struggle with that. The same as the glitter and bagels lady, Anna. She does the same exact thing. Oh, I can move, I can run 5Ks, I can do this, I can do that. And then once she needs the video for her insurance claim, oh, my body hurts so bad, I can barely move, my body's made of cement. Like, which is it? Which one is it? This is one of the main reasons why no one likes either of you girls. Which one is it?
Obvious. My whole thing is when it's talking to me. My favorite thing is when overweight men, obese men, say that I'm eating too much. Men need more calories than females. Goodbye. So already you're outing yourself. Like you're obese.
What? What does that have to do with anything? What? Wait.
Too much. It's talking to me. My favorite thing is when overweight men, obese men, say that I'm eating too much.
They can be obese, they can be fit, they can be underweight and say that and they would still be true. They would still be correct. I don't understand the point that she's trying to make.
Men need more calories than females. Goodbye. So already you're outing yourself. Like you're obese too. I mean, you're in the same club. It's okay. Especially.
Yeah, I mean, that part's fair. If you're obese and you're calling another person obese, it's like, well, yeah. It's like, what is it, throwing stones when you have a glass house or whatever? Yeah.
When you're also morbidly obese, like, we're both
Who
gonna
is she talking about?
die young, so let's both figure it out and stop judging me. Because I'm sure when you look in the mirror, you aren't happy with your choices either, you know? Hey guys, so I'm actually about to switch purses.
That was some shade. Who is she talking about?
I've been using one of my favorite purses ever, and I was gonna say the longest one I've had. Does that make sense? The one I've had the longest, which is my Rebecca Minkoff. But I'm just gonna switch it to a smaller purse. It's just this really cute pink one. It's pretty much just a wallet, and that's what I want. So someone in my members live stream was like, can you do a what's in my purse? So I figured we could do that real quick in this video. First things first, I have my wallet here.
Oh, is she gonna flash all her hundreds again?
So what I have in here is obviously a debit card, ID. This thing I won at bingo. It's just like a free, you pick them because it's something I won, so they just gave that to me for free. We have some coins. I have Twinkie and Wasabi's little Reid tags in there. And then, I don't know, like $40. Nothing special. What is this? The receipt.
She's broke now. That's so funny.
From when I got my labs done. We have another folded paper. Oh, a vet receipt. I always bring a charger with me. Oh, okay. I guess we also have a gold hoop earring as well. We have another receipt. What is this for? UPS receipt. Another receipt. We have a Walmart receipt. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pens. The other hoop. This one's actually from bingo, so I need to give that back to them. I guess I just accidentally put it in my purse and then I have all
They're not gonna want that freaking pen back.
these cute pens here.
Why do you have 5 pens in your purse?
I have a lipstick, which is in the brand Mel. I have the Rebecca Minkoff card. Damn, I've had that in there forever. We have some change on the bottom of my purse. Maybelline lipstick. More Maybelline lipstick. One of my scent birds, and the one that's in here currently is Sexual Noir by Michael German.
Is she gonna spray it? I think she's gonna spray it.
I love having one of these in my purse. Carmax Another pen. That's 6 pens. A business card someone gave me. I think that's it. So I'm gonna choose what I'm
Is
gonna
it for weight loss surgery? Sorry.
put in this purse. So everything that's in my wallet, I'm gonna put in there for sure. And then I'm done.
You guys want to see what's in my purse? Actually, I don't like purses. I have two. I have one small black one that I've had forever, and then a small brown one. I only wear those when I dress up because I don't like purses. I don't really like wearing purses. I have and excuse my Lululemon bag. It's like a crossbody because I just don't like carrying a lot of stuff. Let's see. This is my wallet. I just have my ID, my credit card, my library card, and then my VA, my veterans card for healthcare. Got that. I have my loops because I have issues with my ears and I don't like listening to things, if that makes sense. I feel better with my loops in. One pen, some hand sanitizer that's almost out. I do not buy these because these are $10 a piece and that is insane. I got this for free from Sephora. I should throw it away, but I do like to keep hand sanitizer in my purse because if I'm using like a porta potty or something, I just like to use hand sanitizer. Alka-Seltzer Plus. That was from when I was sick. I guess I don't need that in here anymore. And then I have these. I haven't even tried these. I just thought they were cute. I like the packaging on them. I'm a sucker for a good packaging, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, L-theanine and vitamin D. Do they work? Probably not, but I thought they were fun, and it was like $2, so I got that. And then what's in here? A quarter, a single one. And then my industrial thing, I had to take it out when I got my DEXA scan, and I switched all my jewelry to gold. So I took this out, and I will be getting a gold one soon. But that's just in there. I guess whenever I go there, I can show them the link. And then this is just a reusable bag. It's a little black cat. And the bag inside is super cute, too. This has little cats, little black cats. I love black cats if it isn't painfully obvious. Yeah, there you go. There's a what's in my purse. I usually have a chapstick or like one of those Laneige or Lynn jeans. You guys, the girls know what I'm talking about. I usually have one of those in there. I don't know where it's at. It might be in my car. I use those a lot. I like them. But yeah,
These lipsticks, my CarMax, my perfume. Is this even gonna fit? It does fit in this. Perfect. And then I'm gonna take back the bingo pens and then keep a cute pen. And then everything fits in here perfectly. So I never put my phone in my purse. I always just have it with me, like either in my pocket or my bra or in my hand. Hello, so we have another storm update. I took a break from editing because I was just getting kind of anxious because the wind is...
If I had to hear about her anxiety one more time, I'm gonna give her something to be anxious about. For legal reasons, that is a joke.
70 miles per hour, and it genuinely sounds like a tornado's outside. It's pouring, it's flooding on my street again. I remember I actually Googled like a month ago, why does it flood so much in Oklahoma? And it all made sense while I was reading it, but I didn't absorb a single bit of information.
Yeah, because your attention span is freaking fried to smithereens. You can't even watch a video longer than 3 minutes. Amber, I have been sitting here for 140 minutes reacting to you. 140 minutes straight reacting to you. I think you can watch a video longer than 3 minutes.
So I don't even remember what the answer was, but it made sense, I promise.
Why wouldn't you just Google it right now or right before you did the voice chat? You knew what you were going to say. Why not just Google it and then tell us why?
It goes away rather quickly, I'm not gonna lie. But I don't know if you guys hear the thunder, the rain. It's kind of hectic on it right now. But I'm gonna finish editing this. I'm gonna take a melatonin, and I'm hoping to sleep through it, but somehow I doubt that. Let's do comment of the day. Brittany Bubby said, "You're almost in your 40s. Stop with the piggy tails, although it is suiting." So for one, I am not almost in my 40s. I'm only 34. So I feel like that's like telling a 14-year-old that they're almost in their 20s, and it's like telling a 24-year-old they're almost in their 30s. It's just not the case. For two, you can be in your 80s and still wear pigtails. For a minute there.
Yeah, but you look goofy. I look goofy right now. I just did this for the video. I'm never doing this again.
I was questioning my sanity, so I went onto Google, I typed in pigtails, I went to the images.
Oh my
85% of the people that pop up on there are adults.
Who
I then did it on TikTok,
cares?
nothing but adults. I just had to...
Who Who cares?
See if I was the only adult actually sporting pigtails. I love pigtails and I'm not going to stop wearing them.
Well, people will continue to talk crap about them.
My word of advice and actual advice that I do take myself, wear what you love, whether it's clothing, a hairstyle, makeup, it doesn't matter. Just be you. As long as you're not hurting anybody and you feel comfortable and happy with the makeup style you have, the hairstyle you do, the clothing you wear, that is all that matters. It's you wearing it, not them. Vashta Narada 67
I mean, I agree with that. I just, coming from her, I'm just like,
said, you actually thought you weighed 350. I laughed so hard I peed a little. And I'm simply not just going to read the rest of that.
wait,
If you actually
I am.
said,
You probably stood on the scale and it spun around a few times and landed on 350. I want to live in the reality you live in. That was a good one.
you actually thought you weighed 350. I laughed so hard I peed a little. And I'm simply not just going to read the rest of that. If you actually listen to the video, you would see that when I stepped on the scale and I saw 350, that's when I knew my scale is broke. So no, I did not think I weighed 350. I don't know where you got that from. I'm not even
Because you were questioning the doctor's scale this whole time based off of what you were weighing yourself as. That's why.
remotely close to that. Samad Ladecima 5929
We know.
said, OMG, I love the red hearts on black mesh. I'm pissed I didn't get it on sale. Hee hee. Thank you. It's actually super cute. And you can get it on Amazon for only $19. So it's pretty cheap and definitely worth it. So if you want to know exactly what store on Amazon, this is the one. I do not know how to pronounce it, so I figured I would show you guys. And heads up, I actually placed a Torrid. I was gonna say I placed a Torrid haul. I got some stuff from Torrid, okay? Today, because they have these new dresses and my fingers are crossed that I like them on me. I guess we'll see. They're super cute though.
We
Online.
never see the clothes that she buys from Torrid after she does the haul. We never see her wear them.
But you guys know how that goes. Sometimes it looks cute online and sometimes it does not look cute in person. So that is the end of this vlog. You guys have been messaging me on Instagram saying that you've loved the vlogs and you love that I keep them pretty lengthy. So I'm glad that you guys have been enjoying that. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this one and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bloody hell, I think that was the last one. Please. Yes. Oh my god, I am free. I am free. If you have watched to the end, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all so much. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you don't want to let me know your thoughts, I understand. Just leave me a random emoji. That's totally fine. Check out my channel memberships if you are interested in that kind of stuff. And I will catch you next time. Goodbye. This is going to be a very long video.